No matter how much you beg, I'm still gonna vote for you. Please, if you tell me if I see a scrum debate right now, I'm gonna go crazy. No matter how much you beg.
Right there.
Split it. This game is pretty. There we go. All right, what is up, guys? We are back with a new video. I finally, as of right now, I just finished uploading Super Danganronpa Another 2 on my channel, so I'm getting straight into this for Danganronpa The Spare Time. Boy, I have been so excited. I was like, I need to finish that so I could get straight back into this, because I'm doing a tangent of 2 games, and boy, I can't wait to get to this trial section. This video is going to consist of the entire investigation and trial. I think I'm going to save the bonus content, because I did see someone in the comments say something about making sure to watch the bonus content as well, which I planned on doing. I just don't know if I'm going to insert it in this video or next video, but depending on how long this is, which I'm assuming it's going to be a long ass video, it's probably going to be next video. So yep, let me go ahead and get straight into this. No more time wasted. Let's get started. Oh boy. Let's start by going over the crime scene from a distance. Bro, this is some peak music. Why is the ground wet? There's water everywhere. I'm actually intrigued. How come?
I'm not quite sure.
Perhaps there was a leak? I don't think so. There's no signs of a leak from the surrounding walls or ceiling. Huh. Look, there are even traces of bloodstains on the ground that must have been erased from the water.
I think
This might actually be my own blood. Okay. I mean, she's like, huh? Right here, where all the traces of a bloodstain are, is where I was standing when Xander stabbed me. Did someone try to intentionally remove them? I prodded the bloodstain with my fingers. See how dirty this is? Even underwater, these bloodstains aren't coming out easily, even when I rubbed at it. That suggests that the bloodstains couldn't have washed away on their own. Interesting. Okay. There's also something on the ground. That looks like broken glass. Oh, scraps of paper, but I think but they're soaked. Looks like something was written on them, but thanks to the water, it's completely illegible. There are also scraps of something blue. What is this? I don't know what it is either, but it held together in the water. Therefore, it's definitely not paper. It might be plastic, rubber, or something similar. Okay.
Anyway.
Moving on. Wait, what? I suppose I should check Xander's body now. Oh my god! This man got absolutely folded through the neck like that. Whoever cut that neck open like that had to have some absolute precision. But what questions me too about Xander, did you not see what he did in that damn arm wrestling contest? Who the hell got the jump on him? I'm so fucking intrigued.
Are you all right?
If you're not okay with dead body, no, she's definitely fine. Trust me. It'll be okay. I'll be okay, man. All right, let's see. The most obvious thing to note is that when he was injured in the throat, there's no way he could have survived this. 100%. His blood must have sprayed out because it's all over his body and on the floor. I wonder what the murder weapon was. I don't see anything that could have caused this wound around here. Oh, the murder weapon? It's here.
Huh?
Why is it bagged? Because your body was part of the original scene. We had to move some items around. If you want a picture of the original scene, your best option is to ask Rose. Oh, she has a camera? But now, why would they bag up? No, I'm tripping. My fault. They were just messing with the crime scene. All right, I'll get to that. By the looks of it, this knife was taken from the kitchen. I suppose that anyone could have access to those knives.
Oh.
Wait, is that the knife that Xander used to stab me? I'm certain of that. Is that true? When we found your body, this knife was in your hand, Teruko. Whoa. Oh, I'm about to get I already know I'm about to get mine. Like, my mind's about to be all over the damn place. I mean, she got stabbed first by Xander, but oh god, bro. They about to make it look like it's gonna be something different, isn't it? I never touched this thing, I swear. I'm telling the truth. If you don't believe me, you can ask anyone else. Alright, I'll cross-check that later. I should continue examining Xander's body. His whole body is soaking wet. It must be from the water on the ground. Really, this water is everywhere. My socks are starting to get wet from standing on it. Isn't it bad to have this much water in a room full of computers? 100%. The water puddles are limited to the front of this room, away from the computers. No electronics have been damaged. Interesting. Thank goodness for that. Do you know how expensive computers are these days? Actually, they're cheaper than ever. But it's still a big strain on our budget, which is $0. We don't make any money from television show. he's like, yeah, we're doing this shit free of charge. So we ain't got jack shit budget for this. I'm in a lot of debt. Please help me. Moving on. Xander looks a little shocked, doesn't he?
Huh?
What do you mean?
It seems
Look at
that...
Seisha. Not only did he die with his eyes open, but especially Seisha looks to be that of shock. So did he get shocked or did he get shocked? So like shocked by electrocution, you might per se, but none of the electronics components here got damaged, or shocked because whoever did it shocked the fuck out of him. Could be one of the two things. Did this killer take him by surprise and kill him?
I'm not quite sure.
I like to say that he died rather quickly, but I can't be too sure since I'm not someone with medical experience. This is no more than speculation, but a wound as large as this one would have at least caused him promptly fall unconscious. Okay. Then his cause of death could have been through brain hypoxia. I'm sorry, bro. I have to do this every single time, bro. They come up with these new. It's not even new. It's just dog. It just proves I don't have enough. My vocabulary is not large enough. It is just not large enough, bro.
Hypoxia.
Hypoxia was right, but this other word, exsanguination?
Exsanguination.
I did not mean to say this. I spelled it wrong.
Exsanguination.
Okay, exsanguination. So through brain hypoxia, exsanguination, drowning in his own blood or something else. I can't believe Min actually knows that much detail. But she is the ultimate student for a reason. It depends on what structure in the neck the killer hit. Still, if someone stabbed me in the throat, I'd imagine I would look pretty surprised too. Okay. As for his eye patch of his, it looks a little disheveled. Oh my god, he lost his eye entirely? What the hell? I carefully brush his hair back and take the eye patch off of his head face. Bro, his eye is gone. Oh. Yup, this is the same injury he showed me in the infirmary. Whoa. You seen it before? A while back, I met Xander in the infirmary while he was changing his eye patch.
How
What a
horrible.
horrible injury. It looks like his entire eye is gouged out of his face. How on earth did such a thing happen? According to Xander, you see this injury sometime before we all arrived here. I believe that to be true, seeing that he had an eye injury ever since I first met him. That's nuts though. I put his eye patch back on. His hands are also covered in blood. I inspected both of his hands carefully. His right hand is stained with blood on the back of the hand, but his left hand is stained on the inside of the hand. Okay, interesting. How strange.
I'm curious.
Do you know if Xander is left-handed or right-handed? When he stabbed me right-handed. If I remember correctly, he stabbed me with his right hand. He's a righty, I believe, unlike me. Thinking back on it, he did use his... Thank you. The blood stains on the back of his right hand match up with the spray of my blood when that happened. That's correct, yep. I wonder where the blood stains off his left hand came from. True. It's probably inconsequential, right? After all, his whole body is covered with blood. There's even some splatters on his shirt. Yeah, that was a lot of blood, bro. That's probably my blood as well from when he stabbed me. Exactly how much blood have you lost? How are you even conscious right now, bro? Honestly, after that last episode, deadass, bro, she might be the most OP lucky student ever. You can't just say that in the heat of battle, in the heat of dying. Think about it. If I'm in a dying situation and I get stabbed, why in the fuck is the first words I'm saying?
I'm Terracotta Waki, the ultimate lucky student, and I can't be killed, no matter what.
I can't be killed. I'm the ultimate lucky student. She's OP as fuck. She's not dying. I guess I have a lot of blood. No, too much blood to be is he carrying anything on his person? The only item he has is this. It's hidden in his jacket pocket. It shows no signs of being fired, but still. Okay, he still has that gun. Don't touch it, all right? We may be in an investigation period, but this is still a dangerous weapon. I'm surprised that no one confiscated this.
Perhaps.
At the same time, perhaps simply leaving it under everyone's collective watch was the safest option, since we cannot guarantee that anyone here can be trusted to keep a gun. 100%. No one should be touching that shit. Oh, I assure you, I am not worried about that gun going off. Huh? I suppose Xander kept this thing on him, but he couldn't have possibly used it if it... Oh, I forgot it was a dud. I forgot. Did he tell me that about this gun earlier just to win my trust? He really spent a lot of effort to befriend me, only to tear down that friendship within a few short moments. Damn, that really sucks. I cannot lie. I can't believe Xander does this shit. Doesn't seem like there's anything else worth noting on Xander's body.
I'm curious.
Since you mentioned it repeatedly now, I'm curious. You kept saying that Xander stabbed you in this room, but why were you two in here in the first place? Long story. That's a good question.
The truth is...
Xander said that he had a plan to fight against the mastermind and asked you to meet him in private here after dinner. I suppose that was nothing more than a lot on his part to lure me out.
I see.
That makes a bit of sense, I suppose. Is there anything else noteworthy in this room? Doesn't look like it. You should check the CD readers on the left. There's important evidence in there. They use the CD readers? What's this? It's a CD. No, a DVD. What's the difference again? It's a DVD. I can tell because to me, DVDs taste like cookies and cream, while CDs taste like chocolate and... We don't give a damn, Mono TV. Of course I'm a robot. If you try to taste these, you only taste plastic. I picked the DVD up. It was upside down in the reader. Did that happen during the investigation? No, it was like that when we found it. After we investigated, we returned everything to their original positions whenever possible. I've left the DVD to the other side. 3MOC? There's some text on the in front of the marker. 3M0C. What does that mean? I accidentally wiped some of the marker. Of the marker. Are you trying to manipulate evidence? I'm right here, you know.
Wait.
No, wait. Why would I try and erase evidence? Everyone already investigated. What good could that even do me? I read it back. She fucked up the evidence. And then I can't do this, bro. I can't. And then she literally just had a marker on her and said, let me rewrite that shit back. I can't. You're being awfully suspicious. I agree, man. Seriously, it was a mistake. You're so harsh. Oh, no. This is, in any case, let's see what happens when I play it. Don't bother. We've been trying for a while, but it won't play. Perhaps the DVD readers are broken here. Hey, who is it? Can Jay bring her remote that I still am questioning on and use that for the TV?
Really?
Really? Let me try. I put the DVD in the player. That's a CD player. Oops. You think I learned the difference from the first time? This DVD was left in the CD player. I wonder why that is. I walked over to the right side of the room to put the DVD in the correct player. Nothing, right? True to her words, I couldn't get the DVD to play anything. Well, that's a bit of an issue, but I'm pressed for time right now. No choice but to move on.
In any case...
I believe that you have finished checking everything of note in here. You should try talking to everyone else now. It's gonna be so hard because they're probably not gonna want to talk to me.
Huh? Are you alright?
Is something the matter? Just now, I could have sworn I saw a flash of light. No, never mind. Look that, let's leave. What do you mean? What? As I turned around to exit, I noticed something strange. Huh? The light switched to this room. Out of order. Since when has this been here? Oh, that sign has been there for a while.
Yep.
The light switch broke sometime around when Xander died. Totes doesn't work. For the purpose of facilitating your investigation, I turned on the emergency lights. Otherwise, this room would be completely dark and you would be unable to turn on the lights. Okay. This place is falling apart at an alarming pace. How am I going to fix everything that's breaking at this rate? Mono TV, bitch, you had us in this game. Hello? We are here in this building because of you and some mastermind. How are you going to fix everything? Go fix the shit. You put us here. None of this could be broken if none of us are here. Stop your damn complaining. This sign.
Wait,
don't touch that. You can get hurt. I peeled off the out of order sign off of the light switch. There's something about this sign seems off. It's water stained. I flipped it around to the backside. It's quite smudged, but it definitely says Kill Teruko Tawaki on the back. What? Strange. As for the light switch itself, it looks like the plate came off a bit. Is this? I take it off, but given my luck, I'm a bit hesitant to start poking around electrical circuitry. I took a peek underneath the plate.
Let's see.
I'm no electrician, but it looks pretty normal to me. Just wires and metal. What do you think, Min? Yes, it's normal allowing for a basic light switch. It doesn't look like it's been tampered with. In my opinion, nothing worth noting. Okay. To be honest, I thought there might be some secret under here, but I guess not. Bro, this is actually so insanely crazy because like we are watching this in real time with no damn evidence. This is so different from any other Dangan game that's come out. Like, you know how they'll always give you like, you know, on a way Monokuma file or some type of thing to read. The fact we're going in this shit blind, dude, I don't have a literal clue who could have done this. A secret? What were you expecting? Hidden gold? Oh, okay, that's everything I need to see in here. Let's go talk to everyone else. I'm so intrigued, bro. I'm so intrigued. Oh my god, get me to this. Get me to the next episode. This is why I'm telling you, yo, dog, they cooked. This is the spare time. They cooked with this shit. I'm loving every second of this. Everyone is still standing around in the hallway.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. I know it's good talking to you.
Hello.
So, hey, Eden. I guess you're not dead. David's pissed as fuck. Are you finished investigating? Not quite. I wanted to talk to you to get an idea of what you were doing last night after dinner with Xander was murdered. That's not a problem, right? Shouldn't be a problem. You wanted to ask for our alibis, but no, it's not a problem. Go ahead, I suppose. Yo, Hugh is looking at me like, bitch, I don't know why you asking me. You are dead ass the one that did this. Like, she doesn't want to hear anything else from anybody else, but she's staring me dead in my soul like, yeah, you are the one that did this. Stop talking. Like, that's a good idea, Teruko. Now everyone here is in the hallway at this moment, but at the very least, you should try and gather information for those who are. I'll start by giving you my alibi. Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate it. The last time any of us saw Xander alive was shortly after dinner, which was at 6 p.m. The first person to discover the body did so at 8 p.m. I'll tell you what I was doing during that time frame. So, 2-hour block. Last night was cleaning the kitchen. That took up most of my time. You remember when you dropped that cake on the ground, right? You made quite the mess. But that was a few days ago, right? Why wait that long to clean up? True. Actually was going to say that does not make no damn sense. If a cake falls on the ground, what are we doing? Clean it up right then and there and move on with your day. Don't tell me they waited that long and let the shit stain in the kitchen with no one cleaning. Thank you, man. Come on, bro. You gotta talk to me better than that. I may be a bit of a little procrastinator. Men, be fucking for real, bro. Are you telling me your ass is dirty? Cause no way. I'm just being real. Like, you're telling me you dropped something and then you procrastinated. Bro, it's literal cake sugar on the ground. What the fuck do you mean I'm gonna procrastinate that shit? I don't, man.
In any case.
Both Ida and Hugh Jing were also in the kitchen at the time, thus they can verify that I was there. Were you exclusively in the kitchen the entire time? No, I left a few times to get cleaning supplies in the laundry room. Hey, and if no one was walking with you to the thing, you are still a suspect. No alibis if you did not walk out to get cleaning supplies? We don't care about that. Okay, that's all I need to know. Thank you. All right, I'm keeping that in mind though. Thank you all for your help. I appreciate it. Hello, Rose. Do you want to know what I was doing last night after dinner? I fell asleep in the cafeteria and took a nap. I don't know anything that happened. She fell asleep in the cafeteria. I see. Were you asleep the entire time between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m.? Maybe. I don't remember. Her brain is scatterbrained, bro. Do you have anyone to back up your alibi? I don't know. Ask around. Maybe someone else was there. She has.
Sorry.
Had I known a murder would happen, I probably would have been more alert.
Of course.
All right. That's not helpful at all. What I need to know, what I need from you is a picture of the original crime scene before anyone altered it during the investigation. Right, because we had a couple hours of extended investigation. Oh my god, that is amazing. Bro, her artwork is insane. She actually picturized the entire thing. I don't know if she drew this, but that's fire. I had enough time to make a drawing of the unaltered crime scene from my memory. It looks exactly like this. Okay, so that means Xander stabbed Teruko. Something must have happened that got the jump on Xander, and then whoever took the knife put it in Teruko's hands and dipped off the crime scene. I don't know how that happened. Feel like that is way too elaborate for me. It has to be something else super crazy that I don't know about, but that's what I'm thinking right now. That's my thought process right now. Could be as simple as that. It's amazing artwork though. I don't think anything has changed much other than the fact that your body was removed from the crime scene. Seeing myself like this is a little off-putting to say the least. Boy, she was not. I was stabbed in the abdomen in the center aisle, so my body must have been moved. Speaking of that stab wound, I checked under my shirt. My abdomen was wrapped up in bandage. Doesn't that hurt? It does, but I tuned out the pain after a while. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, so it's bearable. But her pain tolerance is honestly just crazy, bro. She ain't dying, bro. Taruko's living all the way. Maybe you're on a bunch of painkillers.
Anyway.
Back to the picture. Just as Min said, I was found holding a knife that Xander used to stab me. That's strange. Was it put in my hand to set me up? 100%. I think so. Thank you for letting me look at this. No problem. Thank you, Rose. She's awesome, though. Edith's probably got nothing to say. Hello, Taruko. Can you two tell me what you were doing last night between 6 to 8 p.m.? I guess. This has all been one long nightmare. Eden, we don't care about the tears right now. It'll be all right. So you keep it together for a while longer, okay? Okay. You're right. I'm glad that you're right, though, Taruko. If nothing else, that cheers me up a little bit. Can you tell me your alibis? Boy, she don't give a damn about this crying shit. Let me know the details that you got. Every one of y'all are a suspect. I don't give a fuck about your tears. She don't give a fuck about your tears, bro. All right, yeah. After dinner, Hugh Jing and I cleaned up the cafeteria and the kitchen.
See.
Did you see any other people? Let me think. Levi and Jay came into the kitchen at 6:30 p.m. Wait, that was fast as fuck. Hold up. Levi and Jay came into the kitchen at 6:30 p.m. to investigate. I think Rose, Ari, and Wit were in the cafeteria. Before Levi and Jay came in, I mean, they weren't there later except for Rose. I think she was there for the whole time. Oh, Min was in the kitchen too. She was cleaning or something. Then Hugh Jing went to the cafeteria. But that was when Levi and Jay entered the kitchen. Oh, did I mention that they left afterwards? They left 30 minutes. Oh my God, she's going like this, bro. They left after 30 minutes too. So that would be around 7 p.m. I think, maybe. I'm not too sure. She's basically all scatterbrained. But there's one thing I probably could agree with what she said was that she said Rose passed out the entire time in the kitchen. That's the one thing I was able to get, at least on that entire spill. Perhaps that would have been more informative in chronological order, Eden. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay. You're freaking out. It's surprisingly hard to remember exactly everything that happened. Hugh, help me out here. Okay, okay, I'm listening. Eden and I cleaned up after dinner. Okay, that makes sense. Min came in too at the time to clean up some of the mess you ladies left from baking. Okay, understandable. All right, so it's all falling in line with everyone's alibis. Levi and Jay said they were looking around various locations for some clues relevant to our situation, such as an escape route. Okay. Says when they came into the kitchen, I decided to move to the cafeteria to give them space. Okay. I met Ari and Rose in the cafeteria. Levi and Jay moved to the cafeteria later and then left with Ari. All right, I'll try to sort that out in my head. Thanks for telling me at least.
It's no issue.
Awesome. I still have difficulty believing that one of us is really dead. Xander was still alive talking with us only a day ago. And now we have to do this investigation shit. How terrible. Eden, I know this shit sucks, really does.
Hey!
Tell me, Taruko, how does it feel to almost be the first murder victim? Oh my God, Veronica is going crazy right now. She is like, this is what I've been dying to see. Low-key, she's like, I know Xander died and all, but like, it makes my horror and I'm living in it in real time. Oh yeah, she's having a blast. Are you confronting your own fragile morality right now?
Cut that out.
Can you cut those questions out? We're dealing with a serious situation. I'm sorry. Yeah, she's too hype. Can you tell me what you two were doing last night between 6 to 8 p.m.? After dinner, I convinced both Ace and Arturo to watch a horror movie with me in the movie screening room. She found a way. No shot. Convinced? You strong arm both of us into coming with you. Oh, so she never mind. I was like, there's no way you convinced this guy of all people. And Ace? I can't believe Ace. The movie ended a little bit before 8 p.m. Since the movie screening is right across the hall from the computer lab, I was the first to discover the body. So the computer lab, the movie screening room right across the hallway. Okay, so like, I don't know how much of a distance that is for them to get in there within that little small time frame window to get in there, but I guess we'll figure that out later. Oh, that reminds me. I should look at the maps. It's possible that the layout of the rooms could be important. Thank you. That's what I want to see. Awesome. All right, so that's where we're at. Movie screening rooms, the massive thing. So like, we're literally not even that far to getting there. Bro, that is such a beautiful layout of the map, bro. I can't lie. But yeah, they could have left early and then someone could have took their time to go in there. If they all left at the same time, then someone would have saw, but I mean, who knows? I'm just speculating at this point. Since you were so close to the crime scene the whole time, did you notice anything going on? That's so curious. The doors of the movie screening room were closed and the movie was loud. Therefore, none of us noticed anything going outside the room the whole time. You might have been able to prevent this whole situation from happening had you been a little more attentive. Okay, Taruko, I get it. No one is thinking about, I mean, yes, you should be a little aware because you are in a situation where anything can happen. But dog, if I'm with 3 people and I'm blasting a movie, what the, you think I'm gonna hear that? I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
I know, I'm sorry. Xander is dead. I feel as if it might be a little bit of at fault. Moving on. You were the first to discover the body, right? What about Arturo and Ace? Who were with you? While I was the first to find the body, Arturo was right after me. Someone had to go alert the other people, but I don't trust Veronica enough to leave her alone with the body. Okay, honestly, I do actually agree with that. Right, and I don't trust Arturo either because of that. We both went together to get the others. Understandable. Does that mean you left the crime scene unattended? Yes, we did, but I believe that it was a short enough amount of time that no one could have tampered with the crime scene. What about Ace? Wasn't he in the movie screening with you? He was asleep. Either that or he passed out from fear. Probably the latter. You left him alone? I don't believe that he did anything in that time. He was asleep after all.
By the way,
Arturo, were you the one to bandage my wounds? Yes, that was me.
I'm not your doctor.
I'll have you know that I'm not helping you willingly. We were Slippy had this ridiculous idea that I should play doctor to everyone here. I honestly should be dead, no God. Despite the fact that my specialty is in cosmetic surgery, not emergency care. Oh, well, Arturo's getting tired of this shit. I'm not as experienced with these sort of procedures, but thankfully I ended up not having to perform a serious operation on you. While you did suffer a stab wound in the lower abdomen, the knife didn't cut any major organs or major blood vessels. You see how, bro, that luck is so crazy. As strong as Xander. She got stabbed by strong built body as Xander and still survived. I honestly think this is just absolutely nonsense. No one can tell me different about ultimate luck. That shit is legit just ridiculous. Me personally. No significant structures in your body were damaged and you didn't even go into shock. That was very little that I had to do for you. I suppose that you're simply very lucky. No surprise there. That's, in any case, thank you for healing me.
I don't want your thanks.
Oh, wow. Okay. As soon as we leave this wretched place, I wholly intend to charge you in full for the cost of this procedure. But I don't have money or insurance.
Just die.
That's not my... He said just die. Honestly. Yo, I can't lie. Arturo's funny, bro. That's not my problem. Yo. Oh, my favorite girl of all time. Oh my gosh, she's my dog. Bro, she's so goated, bro. Oh my goodness. All right, let me stop glazing her. It's Taruko. I thought you were dead. I've been talking with the other people here for several minutes already.
You're no fun.
You're so cold. Learn to take a joke. We're about to go on a trial to find out who killed Xander. Forgive me if I'm not in the best mood right now. Give me your alibi from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. last night. She don't give a fuck about you, dog. Do you think you're some sort of detective going around and gathering evidence? She's giving her that little. Just tell me. Like, fine. Geez, I was in the cafeteria most of the time. I was with Wit for a while. We were playing this really fun game that I like to call See How Many Things You Can Stack on Rose Before She Wakes Up. Y'all are some buffoons, bro. Y'all are both trolls. At some point, Wit left to go use the bathroom, but then he never came back. Actually, I still haven't seen him since. Maybe he's taking a 12-hour long shit, or a crocodile came out the pipes and ate him. Since you were in the cafeteria, did you see anyone else? Yeah, Rose is there the whole time, asleep like a weirdo. Why can't she sleep at night like a normal person? Okay, so off rip, she's off the list. She's off the list immediately because she slept the entire time. She literally has no information. That's kind of goated, bro. Rose was there the whole time, asleep like a weirdo. Why can't she sleep at night like a normal person?
Stupid.
That's so funny to me. Eugene came in too, but she's so boring to talk to. All she does is nag at me about getting along while others are something equally dumb. Bro, she don't. Bro, Ari is such an asshole. I left with Levi and Jay to watch them poke around the infirmary, but they didn't find anything interesting. At least Jay is fun to bother. She gets flustered so easily, it's almost cute. Okay, your alibi is all I need from you. Thank you for your cooperation. Bro, I love how much of a hard ass Taruko is, dog. She's honestly becoming one of my favorite pro tags. Like, she's like, dog, I could care less about your life story. Tell me the evidence and move out my fucking way. Huh? That's it? Did I get some sort of compensation? Do I get some sort of compensation for helping you? No. And David, he's gonna be like, I'm sorry, I can't talk to you. Hello, David. Yes. Can you tell me your alibi from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. last night? He does not want to speak. Lost his best friend. David?
Forgive me.
Pardon my rudeness, but I'm really not in the mood to talk to others right now. Could you please leave me alone? Xander is dead. Are you upset because you were close to Xander?
Well,
If it makes you feel any better. If Xander were right here, I'm sure he'd say something along the lines of, don't give up, or we have to power through this. Maybe thinking of Xander will encourage you, even though Taruko knows damn well she feels sick to her stomach for even saying those words because the same guy stabbed her.
Can you stop that?
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Yo, I told you. Didn't I tell you? It hasn't happened, but there's gonna be a meticulous crash out. I have a feeling this David guy is way worse than anybody can imagine. You can't be a motivational speaker and hate your fans the way he hates them. I mean, he hasn't shown it yet, but did you see that outburst? That man is about to go crazy eventually. And I'm here for it when he does. I suppose you won't leave me be until you hear my alibi. After dinner last night, I went to the laundry room. I was there the whole time. That's all you need, right? Did you see anyone else? You really need more detail? I saw Min and Nico at some point. I get that Min was probably getting cleaning supplies, so what was Nico doing? I don't know. He came in for a show moment and left as soon as he saw me.
Leave me alone.
Taruko, I don't want to keep pressing it, but I would really like to be left alone. Dude, he's about to crash out. All right, I'll leave you be now. Have you finished talking to everyone here? Yeah, I have to follow up with everyone else at the trial. I think I've gathered all the evidence I can.
wait.
There's one important missing piece of evidence. 2 days ago at dinner, Monos even announced that it would give us some sort of motive today to encourage us to kill, yet we haven't heard of this motive at all. Wait, oh, was that what it was? Oh, I didn't even know that was the case. I thought it was if no one killed, then he was going to start releasing motives. I didn't know it was if someone did it today, then we get the motive. I am curious about what the motive was going to be.
Even so.
Regardless, the killer still must have some sort of reason to kill Xander. Xander certainly had an extraordinary personality. He was the kind of person to pick fights with all sorts of people. If you're suggesting that someone killed Xander out of sheer anger or spite, I believe that to be unlikely. I doubt that anyone handed Xander enough to kill him for that reason. Yeah, that's true. It's true that he had a strong, aggressive personality and that he might not have been on good terms with everybody. I think there's someone get out of here. Even when taken in that account though, it seems far-fetched that anyone who would have killed Xander simply based on personal grudge. Myself included. I agree. Yourself included? You weren't on good terms with it? What? No, I wasn't. Why? To be honest, that man infuriated me with all his talk about my talent is pointless. Whoa, he said that? When the fuck did he say that? Oh, probably in the prologue, and I messed up there. I'm thinking like I thought he really like, I'm remembering so much of the good things because he was my homie. I can't believe this. I thought the entire time with Min, he was saying like, you know, she was an ultimate student, but you know, it's awesome to be an ultimate student. But maybe I was thinking something entirely different. My bad. Education has nothing to do with my future. Has he had no sense of, oh, that's okay. Now I remember. My fault. I remember now the context. I get it. He was trying to basically specify that just because you have education, you should also have like life skills as well. Because education is not everything, which I get, you know, but she has her own personal things that happen that we don't see. So I understand to some extent where he's coming from, but he knows nothing of the life I live. What kind of life did you live, Min? I can't wait to see these people's backstories.
Ridiculous.
It's ridiculous for someone with the talent of Rebel to try and force his perspective on me without considering my own point of views. True, even then. I could tell that he had the best intentions, misguided as that may be. I'm sure that everyone here could tell that he had a compassionate, if not slightly reckless heart. I'm sure he wanted nothing more than to help others. To kill someone like that because of a minor sight would be incomprehensible. I see. That's how you feel about him. That's how I've always felt about him. My opinion on Xander has not changed since I met him. I don't consider myself a person that have that emotional ease and sway. I didn't think you were either. He literally stabbed me. That's kind of hard. So for you to have reversed your attitude on him so quickly and completely is only because he felt betrayed, or is there some other reason? Look, man, you have to understand. And I kind of agree with Toriko in some way, unless she might have a deeper meaning. But I'm going to just tell you from my perspective. The guy could have been my absolute best friend. If I see my absolute best friend try to drop me off, bro, I want nothing to do. Everything that happened, all ties cut. You don't exist to me. Deadass. There is no reason for me to care after that. You have gone above and beyond, because there's betrayal, and then there's betrayal that I'm about to lose my entire life type of betrayal. What? Come on, bro. Am I wrong? Maybe you guys might think differently, but hey, if you want, comment, put in the comment section. Shit, I'm just saying, Tuko, it's okay if you tell me. The truth is, of course, and now the trial starts.
Listen up.
Okay, time's up. Investigation's over, everyone.
Whoa.
I'm on TV. What? Everyone, please gather in front of the elevator. Class trials be assured. This dog pre-recorded himself. What? This TV pre-recorded itself. I cannot believe this. Everyone who wasn't already here began to filter in. I guess it's really happening. This is messed up beyond belief. Someone's dead and we have to find out which one of us is a killer for real? Shit, I don't want to do this. Why are we gathered here of all places? Even enter the elevator, everyone. I'll take you down to the trial grounds. Oh yeah, I fixed the elevator. Of course you did. Trial grounds.
Yep.
There's a special classroom built for this purpose. You all will discuss your evidence and reach a conclusion on who killed Xander. Are you ready? Of course I'm not, but I don't have a choice, do I? Honestly. Let's go. We all stood in tense silence as the elevator took us down. The only sound I could hear was the rumbling of the elevator. Oh, this is gonna be so peak, bro. My excitement levels is through the roof. Finally, the elevator ground to a halt. How's trial ground gonna look? Ooh, this looks good. This is a trial room? Bro, this music is so hard. Indeed, you'll find there's a place for all 16 of you, so take your place. Well, I suppose it's 15 now. At any rate, please stand in front of the podium that has your name on it. We all made our way to our respective podiums as we prepared for ourselves to begin the class trial. This is tough.
Are we all ready? Let us begin the class trial to identify the Blacken that killed Xander Matthews, the ultimate rebel.
This shit is so hard. This is so
Blacken is one of you. Sow those seeds of distrust and fight amongst one another to reach the truth.
I could dead ass cry right now. Hold on, stop. Ari looking so good, bro. Stop playing, bro. There is no reason she should be posing like this. That is aura. That's aura.
It'll be an exciting battle. Thrilling show of hope and despair.
Yo, this shit about to go crazy. And then they got the red on Xander. Oh my god, this is about to go crazy. This is about to go crazy. My excitement levels are so high. Yo, I'm so hyped. In session.
Woohoo!
I hope you all like that hype sequence. Oh my god, I love that sequence. And they put the epic. Oh my god, yo. For this to be a solo dev, this should not be this peak. I'm so serious. I hope you all like that hype sequence. The sound trial is going to be a lot of fun. Woohoo! Oh, all of a sudden. Before we get started, HR required that I read out some rules and regulations. All right, cool. Yo, this is so good. What the fuck? During the class trial, you must discuss the evidence amongst yourself and reach a conclusion of who the blacken is. If you vote correct, they will be the only ones that will be punished. But if you vote the wrong person, everyone else besides the black will be punished. And that person alone will lead the show. Capiche? Capiche?
Yo.
Say, what's the deal with that portrait of Xander? Well, he didn't really have much to give out for it. I kind of was hoping that it was one of those, like, you know, how they give like the portraits, like instead of an X, you give it like a little, their own special characterization. But I guess for Xander, there really was nothing. Oh, those? Here at Danganronpa the Spare Time, we make sure to include everyone in our activities, even the dead.
Entertaining,
It would
isn't
be a
it?
real shame if we left Xander out of future trials and motives just because he's dead. I realize now that since we never entered this trial room without having at least one person die, maybe we should have only built 15 podiums instead of 16. Oh my goodness. But then again, it's way easier to divide a circle into 16 parts than 15 parts. Thank goodness I always speak class of 16 students. If there were 23 of you or something, then I have a real math problem on my hands. Come on, Mono TV, you could literally add. No shot.
That's horrible.
How cruel. You're making fun of the deceased? I wish that none of this happened right now.
How troubling.
It's still difficult to believe that one of us is truly dead and someone as energetic and spirited as Xander, no less. And sure, our current situation could benefit from his energy.
Damn it.
Xander might have been annoying as hell, but he didn't deserve to die like this. I agree, Jay. I swear, Xander, for your sake, I'll make your killer pay. Okay, that's enough reminiscing about the dead.
Get moving.
We're already on air, so go get started. But where do we even start? Okay, let's all get this over with and vote right now who we think the killer is. A majority vote will probably end up being correct, right? They're all gonna think it's me. Come on now. This is so
disagree.
hard. That would be a bad idea. The purpose of this trial is so we can lay out all the facts and evidence in order to figure out the identity of the Blacken for certain. Agreed. Recall that the consequences here for failure is death. Holy shit, I don't want to die even though my life sucks. Dying would suck harder.
In any case,
Let's start with the basic facts of the murder. The victim in this case is Xander Matthews, the ultimate rebel. His body was discovered in a computer lab at 8 p.m.
considering
He was
the
murdered
evidence,
sometime between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. The cause of death was a single stab in the throat inflicted by a kitchen knife. Teruka Taraki's body was also discovered at the crime scene. She suffered a single stab wound in the abdomen. She survived and is present at this trial right now. Okay, thank you for laying that out. As to the motive of murder, I'm not sure. My TV had promised to release a motive for everybody today, but I haven't seen it yet. Which aspect of the murder shall we discuss first?
I suppose.
I think it would be ideal if we first establish the sequence of events leading up to Xander's murder. Right, it all started when Mr. and Mrs. Matthews decided to get together and... not that far back. I think that only the last few hours of his life are relevant to this case. Agreed. We were together at dinner. I mean, everyone, including me and him, we were together at dinner. That's the last time I saw him. Then dinner ended, we all went our separate ways. Where did Xander go after that? He went straight to the computer lab. You're awfully suspicious. How do you know that? Early at lunch, Xander asked me to meet him in the computer lab, claiming he wanted to tell me some plan he had to confront the mastermind. We both met up at the dinner when he tried to murder me instead by stabbing me with the kitchen knife. Wait, really?
I find that hard to
Xander
believe.
tried to kill you? I find out. I mean, hey, did the blood loss get to your head? What are you talking about? Of all the stories that you could have cooked up to Rico, that one might be the least believable. Bro, what do you all mean? Why don't we vote already? I don't see much point in dragging this on this class trial while we already agree on who the killer is. David, shut up. I'm sorry, you must have lost me. What are you talking about?
Stupid bitch!
playing dumb. You're such a all right, relax. Obviously you killed Xander. We all know that by now. Bro, she looks so tough. I can't lie. Let me go back real quick. Hold on. You see this? Best, one of the best sprites ever to ever exist. Deadass. I ain't even gonna count to you. Deadass. Like, huh?
What?
Exactly.
I killed Xander?
Nah. Oh my god, this game is so peak, bro. This game is so fucking peak. Next episode immediately, bro. Bro, I promise you this game is so peak, bro. It's dog. The excitement levels, man. I killed Xander?
Don't play dumb. Huh?
Aren't y'all jumping to conclusions go so fast? Too fast? We barely discussed the case.
But
We have all talked while you were unconscious, so we came to the conclusion that you are most likely Xander's killer. Murder. Hey, respect it. It's a good thing we did too. Exactly how long were you going to needlessly drag out this trial? Oh my god, look at our two dog. His eyes though, he looking fine. He's sitting there like, be fucking for real here, bro. You're the only one that did this. Hang on, you got it all wrong. How am I Xander's killer?
You idiot.
Seriously, you were at the scene of the crime with the murder in your hand. How much more obvious can you get? Not to mention, you admitted moments ago that to meeting up with Xander privately. Bro, why does Hugh Jing look so tough? Bro, her pose right now looking like she's played these games before. At the computer lab where his body was found, you were the last person with them. Music is so tough too.
that's...
Doesn't make me his killer. Xander's was the one who asked me to meet him in the computer lab. Do you have any evidence to back the claim up? Any witnesses to Xander saying that? I don't. Shit, she's getting pressured. But still, you have to believe me. Xander's the one who brought the knife and attacked me with it. That knife was taken from the kitchen, so he could have had access to it any time. True. That means little. If anyone could have taken the kitchen knife, then it just as easily could have been you who took it. I mean,
Even so,
ignoring the fact that you have no proof to back up any of your statements so far, even if Xander was the one who struck first, couldn't the two of you have gotten into a fight that killed him? For example, he could have threatened you, so you pulled out your own weapon in self-defense and fought him, winning in the end, resulting the two of you to suffering stab wounds. Hey, that's false, because I did not have my own weapon. We gotta fight that statement. After he stabbed me, I fell unconscious. I don't know what happened afterwards, and I definitely didn't kill him.
That's just a load of crap.
Don't bother lying. You think you can trick us that easily? I mean, think about the crime scene. It's obvious that there was a fight between you two. That makes you the killer. Man.
Wait!
Seriously, everyone, you got it all wrong. I swear I'm not the killer. Teruko, it's hard. Can you? Dog! Okay, who did this, bro? They made David look tough. This man here looking fine as fuck here. Man, stop, bro. Hey. All I can do is smile, bro. Too much good content. Can you explain why you had the murder weapon when your bodies were discovered? I'm not too sure. Maybe the killer's trying to frame me. I'm not too sure at this point in time, but please, everyone, believe me. It's gonna be hard, Teruko, but hey,
I believe you.
let's go. All I need is one. All I need is, see, this is why Eden's so her, bro. Let's go, bro. Hold on. Eden? Yeah, well, I don't. Ari, shut your ass up, okay? Hear her out first.
Why don't we discuss
Let's return to the original topic, which is establishing a sequence of events. That should clear up any confusion. Everyone's together at the time that dinner. Teruko and Xander were there too. If Teruko's story is to be believable, both Teruko and Xander met in the computer lab after dinner. Either Teruko or Xander brought a knife from the kitchen and also made the first move, attacking the other party. I suppose it doesn't matter who acted first in the end, although I can't say I'm not curious. It's most probable that Teruko attacked first.
It's possible,
But it's not out of the question for Xander to have made the first move, with the murder weapon switching hands between the two of them during a fight. This is nuts to like in a watching perspective, because I have no control. I'm just sitting here just testing the I'm just along for the ride, bro. We all are just along for the Yo, watching is so much more tough because it's like there's so many contradictions I have in my brain, but I can't be the one to say, no, that's wrong. Like, no, that's wrong. Whoever attacked first, the result is a fight between the two of them that ended up in Xander's death and Teruko falling unconscious. Xander suffered a stab wound in the throat that killed him, while Teruko received a stab wound in the lower abdomen and fell unconscious. Then Arturo and I discovered the body at 8 p.m. We all know what happened after that.
That's...
Damn. That story doesn't explain all the evidence at the crime scene. What about the strange DVD or the water on the ground? That's what I'm saying. There's so much more stuff. Does that even matter? Maybe someone was watching some videos and there was a water leak. Big whoop. Stop grasping at straws. Ari. My goodness. If there's one time I need you to lock in, it's now. Please be logical here.
Wait just a second.
You're making a huge mistake.
I didn't kill Xander.
I agree. Let's vote already and put this trial behind us. Second, this case is too obvious. All the evidence points to her. They all blame her? Voting already? Stop, please wait for a moment. You're all wrong. I didn't kill Xander.
Everyone.
Wait just a minute. Shouldn't we hear? Thank you.
I'm sorry.
I'm truly sorry, Teruko. I know that you're upset for having being caught, but we have to do this. If we don't vote who the black is, we all die. Are we serious? Are we dead ass? Bro, we can't be dead ass right now. We actually can't be dead ass right now. They're not even letting me speak. Makes me want to, bro, I want to jump through the screen. Damn.
You'll all die? That's why you're voting for me?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is what bro, I want this so bad. I want a true Teruko crash out.
You're doing this because you don't want to die? Seriously?
Oh my God.
All right, fine. Go ahead and vote for me. If you want to end your life that badly, go ahead.
Teruko.
I love this. Dog, do you see this right? This shit peak. No, honestly, I've been missing out for way too long. Why is she we have a crazy ass pro tag and I'm loving every moment of this. Do you see the demeanor on her face? She's like, you know something? I don't care about any of y'all at this point. If y'all are too blindly stupid to pick something out of your brains to logically form a conclusion, and your conclusion comes to as something as simple as this, all right, cool. Kill me. Go ahead. Fuck it. Most of y'all all gonna die, and then that one killer gonna be sitting there laughing her ass off.
If you want to end your life that badly, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Teruko.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Yep.
Have you completely lost it?
I think the stress of this situation is getting to her.
No, I love this. I love this.
I suppose that it's my fault for not anticipating this.
Oh, we got voice acting
Xander
too.
pretended to be my friend and then betrayed me to try and end my life. You all are the same. Without thinking about it, without any concern for my life, you want to call me Xander's killer?
Oh my God.
I got my hopes up thinking we could all work together. But then again, I'm always making that same mistake. Over and over and over. I'm a fool for trusting anyone. I'm such an idiot, it makes me laugh.
Yo, whoever the VA is, you're going crazy right now. Deadass, you actually going stupid. This is insanity. And I'm loving every moment of this. There is no reason this should be this good. This is what, 4 years ago? Why am I this late? I'm late.
Why did I ever think I could be friends with you all here? Why did I think everything could be normal? I shouldn't have ever put my trust in anyone at all.
The best part is, I'm sorry for pausing so much, but I'm too mesmerized by this. The best part about every one of this is the fact that we are about to be the most non-trustable pro tag in his. We literally about to, no one is getting past us. We ain't putting no trust on anyone. We solo dolo. And I'm fine with that.
Haruko, please calm down.
I ain't gonna lie, I am sorry about that because Eden was the one that was fighting for my back. So dead ass, if there was anyone I would be cool with, it'd be her. I still wouldn't trust her, but at least she was nice enough to say, hear me out.
Putting me in this situation, you leave me no choice. I'll have to prove my innocence with evidence. I'll show you all why I'm not the killer.
I love this. Must say, your apparent lapse in sanity is concerned at best. Damn, I thought they were gonna voice act everything. It's all cool though. This shit fire. Insanity is concerning at best and doesn't do much to help your case. It would benefit you to work on your charisma.
Do you have any proof?
Regardless, how exactly do you plan to prove to us that you aren't the killer? Ooh.
Stupid.
You don't even have any ideas, do you? Shut up, Ari. Give me a second. No, but.
But I do.
Okay. What? I got some important evidence. I'll put this trial at rest.
Irritating.
You of all people bearing important evidence? I have to laugh.
Okay, so
All right.
the thing is,
I know that I was doing other stuff during the investigation, and I also looked at the crime scene for a total of like 30 seconds, but I can make all that up right now.
Seriously?
You're admitting yourself that you didn't investigate at all? How could you possibly have anything useful to
check
tell us?
it out.
You guys all remember that each of us have custom weapons left in our bedrooms. I have a record of who has what weapon exactly. And how do you know this, Wit? Did you sneak into everyone's room and get this?
You guys should pause and read this carefully, because it's probably going to be useful.
Okay. All right, boom. Okay. Hey, TV show told me to pause, so I'm pausing. All right, so Taruko had the knife. So Veronica has a horror collection. Alexander had a pistol. Oh, her name's Julia? Wow, we just called her Jay. I'll keep calling her Jay, but I didn't know her full name was Julia. So Universal Remote, David with the megaphone, Rose with the turpentine? Is that how you say that? Okay, whatever. Wit is stationary. Arturo was the scalpel. Levi has a brass. Wow, Levi has brass knuckles. Eden had a wrench. Min had a pen. Ari had a rope. Why the fuck does Ari have a rope? Okay, whatever. Riding a crop. Ace with riding crop. Nika with laser painter. And then Hugh with a wire. And then Xander's full name is Alexander. So he already had that gun from the jump from everyone's weapon. All right, cool. I got everyone's things for the most part.
Wow.
I guess you're good at something after all.
Seriously?
And you didn't bring this up earlier? How irresponsible are you? You all sure have weird ways of phrasing thank you, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you, Whit. I do appreciate it. I'm grateful for this. Whit, I'm sure this evidence will be greatly helpful for the trial. How did you get your hands on something like that? That's what I was going to say. Let's just say I've got it from a friend. And who's this friend? I'll have to be honest though. Some of these so-called weapons are really weird. In what world does a laser pointer count as a weapon? Or a collection of horror movies or a megaphone?
Scary.
These movies are a devastating psychological weapon. If you saw them, you would know. I almost died watching them. No, you only passed out because you were scared. You were not in danger at any point. Maybe in a fantasy world, you could use the megaphone to shoot robot bears. What are you talking about? Oh my goodness, bro. That was a good reference. Okay, let's just stay on topic, please.
How interesting.
I'm interested. Taruko, your weapon is a knife and the murder weapon is also a knife? Don't you think that's too much of a coincidence to be ignored? Are you serious? The murder weapon was clearly a knife taken from the kitchen. I'm well aware, but have you heard of the concept of priming? It's a psychological phenomenon in which the exposure to one stimulus influences on how someone will react to later related stimuli. In other words, I'm saying that the fact that your custom weapon was a knife influenced you to pick a kitchen knife as your murder weapon. That seems too obvious. How's that evidence? That's nothing more than speculation on your part.
Who cares?
So what? That still makes you suspicious. Not to mention you still have absolutely no evidence to back up any of your made up stories. Veronica's right. You probably took a kitchen knife to look less suspicious. I do have evidence to support my point. If we continue discussing this, you'll see that I'm telling the truth. Welcome to the first non-safe debate here in the. Oh my god, this is so hard. This is so hard, dog. This is so hard. In watchable form, I'm playing. Bro, I feel like I'm playing and I'm not even playing. Welcome to the first time. Here are the important controls used in playing this minigame. Use the pause button to play use the pause button to pause the video. The play button plays the video. These controls are located on the lower left of your screen. This is so hard. Nah, this is so tough, bro. This is tough. Hold on. I feel like I'm dead. That's why you can also make the sound louder or quieter with the volume controls. Finally, if the movement text is too hard to read, please turn on captions for a transcript of this or any of the mini games. Okay, cool. They are not serious. We all agree that the murder weapon. Whoa, this is crazy. We all agree that the murder weapon was a knife. Does that really single out Teruko? You know, it's possible that your exposure to knives primed you to choose a knife as your murder weapon of choice. I'm sure it's just a coincidence, I agree. Nope, it's definitely making Teruko suspicious. Are you all ignoring the fact that Teruko's knife and the murder weapon are completely different knives? Wait, completely different knives? No, that is true. Teruko's knife and the murder weapon are completely different knives, yep. Those custom weapons have nothing to do with this case. No, I think they do. Yeah. Oh, am I lying? No way I'm lying.
I'm telling the truth.
We're lying. Bro, nah, they starting off the game insane. And I'm gonna tell you, that was one of the cleanest perjuries I've ever seen. What the fuck? What?
I disagree.
No, it would be wrong to say that these custom weapons have nothing to do with this case. It's true that I didn't use the hunting knife that was given to me. I'm sure you guys investigation can confirm that I didn't bring it to the crime scene. Rather, I left it in my room this whole time. But Xander did have the gun on his person.
Right.
That's true, I suppose.
What's your point?
That doesn't mean anything. If I was trying to kill Xander like you all claimed, why didn't he fire his gun? Oh, she's cooking. What? Yo, he should have had. Oh, wait, that is so smart. Nah, Teruko has played these games before. There's no way, bro. That's actually an insane way of using something against you. He should have, if he wanted to win a fight. Exactly. Wouldn't drawing and firing his gun give him a massive advantage in a fight? Exactly. In addition, the sound of the gunshot would have alerted people in his location where they could help him out. However, his gun is fully loaded and not a single bullet is fired. That's because he didn't want to alert people to the confrontation. Doesn't that imply that he was trying to murder me? That's what's insane too, because it's a perfect lie. At the same time, she already knows it's a dud. It's a dud weapon, but he didn't. This is so good. Oh my god, I'm going crazy. If he was the assailant and not the victim, he definitely wouldn't want to draw other people's attention lest he get caught. Exactly. That's a lie, of course. I'm the only one that knows that Xander's gun is exactly, and he would have never been able to fire it. This is such a phenomenal lie. That does make sense. Bro, I'm sorry, I paused so much. This is gonna be a long ass video. That was one of the best lies I've seen to start off a game. Brother, I didn't even think about a lie like to be used like that.
I find that hard to believe.
I find trouble in believe that Xander would be the kind of person to commit murder. You have to believe it. You got no other choice if you want to solve this case.
Even so.
Still, that doesn't absolve you of your guilt. Even if Xander attacked you first, he still ended up the victim, no? You could have been the one to kill him. If anything, that merely provides evidence for your murder. He attacked you and you acted in self-defense and killed him.
You're wrong.
That's not true. Is this really the hill you all want to die on? Convincing yourselves that I'm the killer no matter what I say? What kind of sort of defense is that? Are you trying to guilt everyone? Because it's totally not working. Do you have any real proof of your innocence? Yes, this time I do. What we doing? What we doing? I don't. Yo. Teruko is so funny. I suppose I have to take a random guess and hope I can use that evidence. Random guess. We guessing? Blood stain on knives. Okay. How about the bloodstains on the knife? Take a look at it. Ugh, looking at the bloodstains makes me feel sick. Is there something special about these bloodstains?
Let's.
Yes, there is. What do you see that I'm not seeing? Look, the blade and the part of the handle is splattered in my blood, right? But the upper part of the handle is dry because someone's hand is holding onto it. Wait, okay. Xander was right-handed, but his left hand had blood on it. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just gonna continue.
So what?
So? Rose, do you have your drawing of the crime scene?
Yeah.
I do.
Seriously?
Are we really going to base our conclusions on the drawing? And
I have a photographic
In case you
memory.
have any doubt, I can guarantee that this image is 100% accurate. My memory and my drawing skills are perfect. Ooh! You can tell me if I miss any details or fabricate any evidence. Besides, for the majority of you here who witnesses to seeing this person, this drawing is meant to only serve as a reminder of the evidence. I agree. Do you really think I try and fabricate a record of something that 13 of you have already seen? Right, this image is mostly for my own benefit. You know, low-key Rose, I could contradict you on that you're literally an illegal forger that takes people's stuff, but I'm not gonna go there. We'll continue. Because I could not have seen the original crime scene. Anyway, looking at both of my hands, neither of them are stained with the blood. Oh, true. However, the back of Xander's right hand is. I do remember that being the case when we found the body, which means the blood has splattered on him. Wouldn't that suggest that Xander stabbed me with the knife and his hand stained with my blood? Exactly. If I had stabbed Xander in the throat, the blood spray should have at least touched my hands. Xander is the one who handled the knife. That doesn't prove anything. You could have washed your hands or you could have used a different weapon. How could I wash my hands, brother, when I literally got knocked out? Hello? That's true. But since we're on the topic of bloodstains, wait, okay, maybe I'm tripping. Okay, I guess what they're saying is maybe if I killed him, but then it would make no sense. Would I have time to kill him, run out the room to wash my hands because that computer room did not have any water in there, then come back and fake my death after making sure he forcibly stabbed me? It's just too stupid to me, but we'll continue. That's true, but since we're on the topic of bloodstains, if you continue down this line of thinking, you'll see that I couldn't have been the murderer. Music is so good though. Another non-stop debate, boom. Just because there are certain bloodstains on the knife doesn't mean that you are incorrect. Examining the patterns of blood in the other parts of the crime scene may yield some interesting information. You gotta be more specific than that. There was blood everywhere, that is true. What about the bloodstains on the ground? Since the bloodstains on the ground were washed out by the water, there's nothing that we can gain from those. You know, we can because it was erased.
That's wrong.
Bro, I'm actually cooking and I'm not even playing. I feel so goated for saying that. Okay, I'll take that 1 out of 2 because I did not know that lie, but that one I knew. There's a lot of information to be gleaned from the fact that there are traces of blood on the ground. The blood was split and had time to dry before the water was splashed on top of it, which explained why those bloodstains did not dissolve in the water.
It seems
Because they are partially wiped away in spite of that, it makes sense to infer that they were intentionally removed by someone rather than simply washed away in the water on its own. I don't get this at all. Where are you going with this? The spot that between the two aisles is where I was initially stabbed by Xander, and those bloodstains are proof. Because my body was discovered in a different position, that implies that someone else moved my body while I was unconscious. Facts.
no chance.
Your story is still flawed. Regardless of whether or not Xander was trying to kill you, you still could have disarmed him and struck first.
You're wrong.
If Xander stabbed me after I attacked first, then you're telling me that a man with a severe and fatal throat injury somehow had the strength to take the knife out of his throat or from my hand and use it to attack me. Thank you. Logical sense. No, you can't. It's not possible. A wound like that would cause Xander to lose consciousness instantly, if not outright
It's
die.
possible that
Those bloodstains are Xander's, not yours. David, be fucking for real. I'm not a person capable of moving Xander's 170-pound body and scrubbing away bloodstains while I have a stab wound in my abdomen, unless you're suggesting I did that first and then stabbed myself afterwards for fun. Even if I did that, which one of us would have cleaned up my body? Oh yeah, which one of us would it? Can you stop being so incredulous? Okay, my bad. Hold on, I gotta look up this word.
Incredulous.
Interesting. Can you stop being so incredulous for a minute and listen to what I have to say first? Thank you. There's no need to be so vitriolic. We are all doing our best to solve the murder. Brother, you are like blind. You are a motivational speaker and are blind to the truth. Come on, you gotta do better than that, David. Even if you couldn't have attacked first, then it's still possible you were stabbed by Xander first and then crawled away yourself. These so many points. In any case, Xander is the one who had erased those bloodstains, right? No, wrong. Sorry, Xander stabbed me, yet I remained conscious and attempted to crawl away. There's no way Xander wouldn't have noticed my movements and subsequently put an end to my life for good. Even if Xander was intending to clean up those bloodstains, he would have been distracted by the more pressing matter of his murder victim escaping. True. However, I'm standing right in front of you all. Clearly, that did not happen. Therefore, I was unconscious the entire time and did not move myself. Because Xander is dead in spite of that, it means that someone else must have killed him. That's also true, bro. Even so, it's still possible that Xander attacked and injured you first and you killed him afterwards. What?
Seriously?
I already said I couldn't have done the cleanup with a stab wound. But because I evidently didn't reach you the first time, let me take the time to dismantle your argument in another way. Xander stabbed me first and I sustained an injury significant enough to render me unconscious for many hours, and yet I was somehow able to overpower arm wrestling champion Xander and kill him in spite of that. Are you serious? Stop. Is that what you're saying?
That seems unlikely.
It's more difficult than one would expect to stab someone directly in the throat. Human reflexes are naturally poisoned to defend a vital area such as the throat or even against someone with a knife. People under stress still have their ways of defending themselves. That's for people of average strength. Don't forget that Xander is one of the strongest among us. When you factor in how Teruko was already suffering from a stab wound and Xander was already on guard as a result attempting to kill Teruko, it doesn't seem likely at all that Teruko could have attacked him back in that manner. Besides, none of you have yet addressed who could have cleaned up the bloodstains. Your arguments hold no water if you cannot accept that someone other than Xander and me was involved in the case. And before someone objects with the idea that we stabbed each other at the same time, I'd be interested in hearing what that second murder weapon was, seeing that you all surely had several hours to investigate the crime scene thoroughly. Bro, she's coming at all y'all necks. And the fact that she is talking like this in such meticulous detail, bro, it makes me feel like Teruko's played these games before, bro. That's what it makes me feel like. This is insane type of knowledge. Bro, she's in her bag with this type of knowledge. Oh my God. Cooking. Alternatively, if you think of a way that either Xander and I could have hidden the weapon elsewhere while suffering from an open stab wound and then returning to the crime scene to die or pass out. Thank you, bruh.
Listen to me.
I brought up the evidence of those erased bloodstains for a good reason, and there's only 3 possibilities, sir. Who could have cleaned up the bloodstains? Oh, 1, I removed them. 2, Xander removed them. 3, someone else removed them. And I agree with 3. Someone else had to do it. Someone. I already proved why it could not have been either Xander nor me. Therefore, that leaves only the third option, which is the involvement of a third party. Ooh. But nothing. But that still doesn't definitively disprove the possibility that you killed Xander, right? I get it. Yes, she was already on this. Nonetheless, the fact that remains that some outside influence had a heavy involvement in this murder. Without knowing who the third party is, you cannot claim to know enough about this murder case in order to conclude that I am the murderer. She gotta make you think. How long do you all want to do this? Bringing up hypotheticals of how I might murder Xander one after another for me to poke holes in. Stop screwing around and come to your senses already. I'm not the killer. Damn. Yo, I believe in your innocence. What? Well, when you line up the facts like that, it does sound kind of right. I'm telling you that we've been wasting our efforts on the wrong person all this time. Damn it, I was totally going to make the wrong vote and get myself killed.
So
then Teruko's not the killer? Sorry, Teruko, but I still have my doubts. All right, David, what you got? I am also unconvinced. There's still too much suspicion surrounding you, unfortunately. All right, that's cool. No matter how much you beg, I'm still going to vote for you. Please, if you tell me if I see a scrum debate right now, I'm going to go crazy. Let me see a Strum debate in real time. I will absolutely lose my shit. No matter how much you
right
break.
there.
Split it. This game is pretty. Yo, this shit got me. Yo, this game got me going. Oh my god. This is the best game mode in history. I promise you. Oh. This TV show for the people. This is for the people. Oh my god. 4 years I've missed out. This is too good. Yo, that commenter, there was this one commenter that was on my ass about this game for a while back. Honestly, I apologize. I was gonna hold off, but yo, I've been missing out, dog. When you say all, I meant that I listened to exactly 6 of you talk and then extrapolated these opinions to everyone else.
Yay!
Oh, you know all what that calls for. That's right. Get ready for a scrum debate. My, we're doing this quite early in the trial, aren't we? Yes, we are. This is so fucking sick. No matter what, staff works overtime to get all those sexy side angles of y'all. So without further ado, let's begin. This is one of the best TV show games, watchable games ever. My god. And this is chapter 1. I don't know what to say, bro. I love this. I love this.
Fuck?
Does anyone understand what the fuck modern TV is saying at all? I do. That's all I need to know. TV show host. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this could make a grown man cry. My old ass is in tears with this, bro. This is so good. This is so good. Is Teruko the culprit? Teruko is the culprit. Teruko's body was at the crime scene.
Nico!
Her body was at the... Oh my god. This... This is cinema. Her body was there because Xander had to invite her there. He then tried to... Oh my god. Yo. Are you saying that Xander is the culprit? I find that difficult to believe.
Wait!
Believe it or not, Starboy. Oh, he called you Starboy. You only known Xander for a few days, so you can't guarantee that what he did was out of the ordinary. Oh my god, this is so tough. The murder weapon was in Teruko's hands, therefore she must have been the killer. Nope, stop that.
Rose!
The bloodstains on the ground and on Xander's hands tell a different story. Perhaps the knife was simply a decoy and the real murder weapon was hidden somewhere else.
Ace!
Are you fucking stupid? When and where could Teruko have hidden it, dumbasses? Is it possible that Teruko and Xander got into a fight?
Eden!
We already proved why a fight couldn't have occurred. Maybe Teruko... Oh, I'm sorry I have to do this to you, Ari, but I gotta shoot your shit down. Maybe Teruko snuck up behind the dude and gave him a stab in the neck.
Arturo!
That stab wound killed Xander near instantly. How could he have fought back? Then who could have moved the bodies and altered the crime scene? A third party.
My turn.
It was a third party who altered the crime scene. That third party is our culprit. Oh my god, they cooked. This is our answer. Stop playing, bro. I'm cheesing.
Listen to me.
I'm not the culprit, all right? I'm tired of having an argument that I already know the answer to. Regardless of whether or not you have your suspicions, what is this music that I'm hearing in my ear? You need to accept the fact that there's likely possibility of my innocence. Quite frankly, I don't care if you all vote incorrectly and die, but I'm doing this to save my own skin. If you have any self-preservations at all, then you'll start listening to me. This music is tough. Keep ignoring the facts and you'll just be as dead as Xander soon. This is a life or death trial, or did you all forget? Teruko is white. We have to listen to her story.
Calm down.
What's gotten into you, Teruko? There's no need to be so aggressive. What did you say there's no need for me to be aggressive? You. I don't know who you're talking to. You all literally blame me, besides Eden, and y'all are all pointing this shit against me. Y'all can't even take a second to think with your own minds, to look deeper into this and just say, oh yeah, Teruko did it. She was the only one at the crime scene. You just have basic logic. You can't think 3, 4, 5 steps ahead like the killer's already thinking. Bro, y'all need to be better than this. I have a valid reason to crash out.
Stop complaining.
Forgive me for not playing nice when everyone here is calling my execution. Thank you. Thank you. This is exactly what I was saying. I can't exactly act graciously after all I've been through. Facts. In that case, if Teruko's not the killer, then who is? Regardless of okay, first off, Mono TV. How the hell did she get water in a crime scene? I've never seen anyone drunk any type of liquids in any trial ever. You tell me there's water breaks? Can I? Taking one right now. Hydrate. Stay hydrated. Because I ain't gonna lie, I will be honest. I thought this trial was gonna consist of everyone voice acting, but you know something? I really don't care. It's here far. Regardless of the angle that you view the case in, there's no doubt that some third party was involved.
Think about it.
The third party who moved Teruko's body and altered the parts of the body in crime scene is most likely our culprit. And even if they are not, it's still worth our time to clean up any mystery surrounding this murder. I love Rose. What's the best way of finding that third party?
Why don't we discuss
How about we view our
this?
alibis? That may offer clues as to who have been at the crime scene. I was investigating around with Levi. We hit the storage room, the kitchen, the cafeteria, and then the infirmary in that order.
I agree.
I can back up that statement. We were together but did not see anything suspicious. I was in the cafeteria, then I left and wandered around a bit. Then some stuff happened. I did some other stuff. That is not a good alibi. What exactly is stuff? That's not detailed at all. You're only making yourself look more suspicious. After dinner, I went straight to my room. I like being alone. I could actually attest to that. Really, David, did you say you saw Nico come to the laundry room briefly? Oh shit, I forgot about that. Oh my god, this is actually insanity, bro. You gotta think so far ahead. Huh? Indeed. You came in a few seconds while I was doing my laundry and then left immediately. Nico, can you explain what you were doing? It's all good. Just
You can do it.
There's no need to be nervous. Explain it in simple terms, all right? Your testimony will help us solve this murder mystery.
Well,
It isn't totally true what I said earlier. I was in my room all the time. That murder was on my mind, so I was nervous. I tend to pace around when I'm nervous. That's not a problem,
just a load of crap.
Seriously, you were just wandering around all alone? You're definitely the killer. Ace, shut your ass up, bruh. Stop immediately blaming. You just did this with me, Teruko. Now you're doing this with Nico? Stop, bro. Think! No, that doesn't make me the killer because... Shut up! You don't have an alibi. Shut up. Oh my god. His temper? This man is having a true temper tantrum.
stop that!
Ace, let him speak because of what, Nico? I'm the only person missing a solid alibi. I'm not the only person missing a solid alibi. Charles and Whit don't have an alibi. Davis said that he has an alibi, but he was actually alone for most of the evening with no other witnesses.
So,
Eden and Min were also alone for some time. They could have been killers too. Damn. You know what's actually crazy though? Notice this entire time, I've just noticed this while we were talking. Charles has not said shit. Charles has been chilling or farming hold up. Like this. Oh, I got to. I'm sorry. I have to do this, bro. I don't have a coat. I don't have a coat, but he been like this. Look, just ore farming in the back like this. Look at that. He's I don't know if I'm missing anyone that hasn't said anything, but I think everyone has said something, and Charles has been sitting in the back or farming like, brother, I don't care for anything that you guys are doing right now. I'm just here. It's so funny to me. Taruko's still the most suspicious of all. You can't ignore the fact just because she said prove a few things. Nico's trying to blame everybody. When you use alibis as evidence, then don't be dumb. It's not enough to say that I'm the killer because I'm not.
Are you sure about
Don't
that?
keep blame on the rest of us simply because you're the most suspicious. I'm not blaming you, but I'm not the killer, so don't attack me. Alright, I don't think this argument is the most productive use of our time. We should be working together to find the culprit, not fighting amongst ourselves. You know, bro, Eden might be the most logical person so far in this entire trial group. Dead ass. Literally. How can we work together knowing that one of us is the killer?
No way!
That's not the right attitude to have. Can any of you prove for certain that you were not at the scene of the crime? You were there, right, Taruko? Do you remember seeing any of us?
Idiot.
She had a stab wound and was unconscious. What do you think the answer is going to be, you idiot? Do you have any profit dreams about any of us while you were under?
Of course.
Okay, this isn't going anywhere.
Why am I putting up
There's
with
still plenty of exam evidence within the crime scene, you know? We can return to alibis later, because if I keep listening to all you squabble, I'll have a headache.
Fuck you!
Oh, yeah? What better idea do you have, smart
Beneath
stuff? I'm not going to engage with your taunts because you're not even worth looking at when I talk to someone as unrefined as you. Oh my God. Arturo is literally roasting you, Ace. Are you going to do something about that? Must I really remind you, peasants, of the DVD and the computer? That's clearly an important piece of evidence, yet you all overlooked it in favor of having your petty, annoying little spats. Are you talking about this?
I'm not quite sure.
I'm not sure what this is either. It was a DVD placed upside down in one of the readers. Because we were unable to play it during the investigation, we don't know what the DVD, but it's labeled with the letters and numbers 3M0C. The hell does that mean? Could it be some sort of code? Could be.
Ooh.
A cipher. How interesting. Maybe it's a hexadecimal. Perhaps it translates into the name of the killer, or maybe the name of the mastermind, or maybe... No, M is not a letter in hexadecimal. Try again.
It seems
While I was
that...
examining the DVD, I accidentally erased some of the characters. It seems like the marker comes off easily. Therefore, I think there was actually a full label written on the DVD, but at some point, the majority of those characters were wiped off, leaving only 4 letters and digits. Okay, first off, let me think about this ridiculously. This is clearly, and this might be really stupid. No, honestly, this killer might be super stupid for this. Why would you only leave 4 letters? If this is true, if there was more words, like hypothetically, on this DVD, why the would you only leave 4 letters? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Letters and digits. It doesn't make sense. We should find what the missing letters are.
Perhaps.
Perhaps it could be 3 million degrees Celsius. Wait, never mind. That makes no sense. Rose got some. Damn it! No, her photo check memories is good. The hell? Why are you asleep?
This is no time
Rose,
for
please wake up.
sleeping.
What's going on?
What did I miss? We're trying to assert for the full message of DVD because it might be relevant to the cats. But perhaps you can help us out? Because you don't forget. What's the difficult about it? You can't tell what the letters CCUMO mean? CCUMO mean. What?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about? Doesn't it read 3MOC? Rotate the... Wait, what? Rotate the disc 90 degrees clockwise. Wait, no, I meant counterclockwise, sorry. CCUMO.
Look
What?
at this.
See, it definitely reads CCUMO. What would CCUMO? What would CCUMO entail? I'm thinking too deep into this. Shit, you're right. We might have been looking at it from the wrong angle. Whoa. Maybe I forgot what the gimmick of this was before. Wow, what's this overdone plot twist? Someone tell the screenwriters to think of some new gimmicks. What? New gimmicks? What the hell is this gimmick? What? I'm the screenwriter. Yeah, the message is obviously, it clearly has something to do with that person. What the, yo, am I tripping? The message is obvious, right? It clearly has to do with that person. CCUMO. Am I, yo, I'm dumb. I actually don't remember. What could those words mean? I don't know why you guys are having so much trouble with it.
I don't get it.
What's she talking about? So, okay, yeah, I'm as dumb as Ari then. I ain't gonna lie. What does this mean?
I understand.
Rose said the message had something to do with a certain someone. In that case, it's obvious to me as well. There's one person in particular that this DVD originates from. One particular suspicious being indeed. What? Oh, Charles. But why Charles? Oh, that's hard.
It must be you.
This is so hard. Charles, you've been suspiciously quiet the entire time. It's not like you can stay totally silent at a time like this. So, oh, what? Charles Cuevas' motive. Oh, shit. So tell me, the full message on this disc is Charles Cuevas' motive, isn't it? Whoa. What happened? What happened? No! Immediate. Next episode. Come on. I got time for this. Move. Get me to the next one. This shit is so hard right now. Charles, you've been... Okay, turn this caption off. I don't need that shit. You've been suspiciously quiet this entire time. It's not like you can stay totally silent at a time like this. So tell me, the full message is this is Charles Cuevas' motive, isn't it? A motive? How curious.
I'm curious.
Xander's murder occurred before Mono TV said it would have released the motives. Furthermore, why has only Charles received this and none of the rest of us? Charles probably found a way to get this before, or he had some deal with Mono TV. It's either one of the two. He found some area where he could find all the motives, or he had a discussion with Mono TV saying something like, yo, here's what I got, bro. I can do XYZ. You give me the motive. Easy. You know? Or it could be none of those things. I could be just way off. I don't know why. That's why I'm asking Charles. He's just been quiet. Furthermore, those blue scrapes at the scene came from your gloves, right? They had a bit of rubbery texture to them.
Perhaps.
Arturo also wears blue gloves, does he not?
I would never.
I suggest you try to use your eyes for once. The shades of blue isn't quite the same between the different brands of gloves that we use. Besides, I have an airtight alibi anyway. I'm definitely sure neither those blue scraps gloves nor any DVD were there when I had arrived at the computer lab with Xander. Therefore, you must have been at the scene of the crime sometime after I've been stopped. Whatever were you doing there? Dude, that's actually crazy. He had his motive. He walked in there, probably looked down and was like, oh, damn, Xander's dead. Taruko's down on the floor. All right, let me see my video. Damn, he shook. Answer me, Charles. Were you at the crime scene? Yes or no? Yes, but...
No.
What you freaking out about? What is he freaking out about? I don't know. Please leave me alone.
Huh?
What?
What's going on?
Charles, is something the matter with you? What's going on? Answer me. I suppose that you were unconscious at the time. No one explained to you about Charles. I don't understand. Why is Charles acting strangely?
How troubling.
I don't know. Ever since Xander's body was discovered, he's been acting this way. It seems that he suffered some sort of breakdown and hasn't recovered or said anything coherent since. Oh shit. What? Why? I just realized that because Lee didn't even ask for Charles' alibi. Really? That's unexpected. Of all people, I didn't take Charles as the kind of person to lose his cool like that. Yeah, I would not ever expect that from him. Yo.
Pussy!
G. Oh, is so goated. What? Jeez, what are you even freaking out about, you pussy? Did you get spooked because of a scary murder? Because of a scary murder? Oh man. Perhaps he's in a state of hysteria as a result of viewing that motive DVD. After all, Mono TV intended for those letters to push us into committing murder. What did he see, bruh?
Could it be?
It wouldn't be unusual for at least one person's motor to contain such awful content so as to push them to nervous collapse. I shudder to imagine what Charles possibly could have seen that would cause him of all people to panic in such a way. It must have been something truly horrifying indeed. Charles, can you at least tell me the meaning of the DVD and what you were doing in the computer lab?
There's no point.
It's useless. He's not Tarkin. Charles can't take part in the trial. Right when we were getting somewhere too, our processor just so happened to be unable to answer our questions. No matter, I'm sure there's a way we can work this around. Just sit back. Let's not give up hope yet. David, stop. Then that makes Charles super suspicious, right? Not only was he at the crime scene, but he left his motive there, and now he's too traumatized to speak for whatever reason.
Duh.
Could it be any more obvious? He's so totally guilty.
course.
This line of reasoning sounds awfully familiar. So then Charles is totally the killer.
I object to that.
On what basis?
Elaborate.
Well, he didn't kill Xander. Therefore, he's not the killer.
All right, makes sense.
What? What? Oh, what?
Hang on. That's just circular reasoning.
Wait, what? You tricked me! Damn it!
I'm going back to my original point of view. Charles killed Xander. Do you have any proof? Until you can use your smart boy words to show without a shadow of a doubt that he's guilty, I'm not convinced. Why are you even defending Charles? He's been an asshole to everyone this whole time, you included. I agree with Jay. Of course I defend Charles. After all,
My
he's...
friend.
So of course I'll argue for his sake. What? Since when were you two friends? Did something happen between you two while I wasn't around? That's what I want to know. It's not important. A better question is, do you have any proof of Charles' innocence? After all, he was at the scene of the crime for reasons still unknown to us. I don't know why he was there. To be honest, I don't really have what you called solid proof for his innocence either. So you're just saying it? But I truly believe that he could not have murdered Xander. Oh, what? Ace? What? Are we supposed to take your word as fact because you believe in him then? Are you fucking stupid? Go around and spouting all this dumb shit about belief? What's the damn point of this whole trial for going to make choices based on dumb crap like that? You use the shit for brains? Are you even taking any of this seriously? Oh my god, why is Ace going so hard on him like this? Bro, he's actually turning cold as fuck right now. Huh? Am I taking this seriously?
Not really.
You
Ace.
calm down. You're not helping us with all this argument.
Shut up!
You shut your damn trap too, Levi. I'm done with you trying to play the moral high ground by pretending to be some peacemaker. Oh dear, oh my, calm down everyone. Let's not fight, alright? I'm at such a level of minded pacifist. Stay the hell out of this if you know what's good for you. Bro, hold on. Ace is going crazy. This is... I'm witnessing peak at its absolute prime. Levi's like, holy shit, what the hell? That's right, shut your damn mouth, you coward. Fuck off, Ace. They're all insane. I think actually all of them are actually insane in their own way. They just don't know because they've lost their memories. It has to be. Why is everyone bringing out the worst in them? Oh my god. How far do you wish to push it? Do you think that I don't have a limit to my patience? This is hard. Dog, what is going on? What is going on? I would gladly strangle you right here and now to shut you up if I were allowed. Bro, look at the way Levi is staring Ace down. He wants to choke this man and snap his neck. But if you're the coward I know you to be, then you should back before you dig up your own grave.
Shut
So
your
shut
mouth
before I shut it for you. Go! That is a different side of Levi I have never seen. I will be as nice. He's the basic type of I'm the quiet, nice type. But you push my fucking buttons and best believe you gonna get what's coming to you. Tuco's like, shit, I didn't even expect that. Ace is looking crazy
That's
too.
whack.
You guys done yet?
I apologize.
I'm terribly sorry for that, everyone. Please continue discussing it as you were earlier, bro.
So scary.
Okay.
We're gonna pretend that didn't happen and move on. Nice. I can't unsee that though. I'm quite interested as to what was on the DVD, seeing as we've established it contains Charles' motive.
Interesting.
Would it be interesting if whatever Charles saw on that DVD caused him to snap? Perhaps it was a video of Mono TV destroying everything he held dear. We tried to watch that DVD during the investigation period, but the DVD players weren't working correctly. We were unable to view its contents. The DVD's players weren't working correctly, you say? Why didn't you tell me?
What?
You were present during the investigation when I was discussing the broken TV players. You heard me, didn't you?
You know.
I'm a highly advanced piece of technology with dozens of useful features like connecting to the internet, playing videos, and calling your mom. Why my mom? Give that DVD over to me. I'll play whatever's on it. No, I don't trust you. Please? No. But pretty please? No. Hand it over to Ruko. Okay. Thank you. And he ate it? Did you fucking eat it? How's that even possible, seeing as you don't have a physical mouth? Quiet down, everyone. The video is starting. Okay, good. We get to see his motive. Oh, this is so tough. This is actually so fire. What was it? I'm curious.
That doesn't make sense.
You can play DVDs on your screen, but you can't view the contents yourself. That seems like a glaring design flaw. That's not what is important. You skipped the entire video. Play it again. Okie dokie.
Just die.
You did it again. Are you messing with this? What did I do? I'm only playing what's on the disc, I swear. Any illicit images that you see isn't my fault. Whatever you saw is exactly what is on that DVD. Do you even work right? You use this piece of junk? I'll put your metal ass in the microwave and nuke you until you explode. Wait just a minute, everyone. Wait, are they saying? Do not tell me this is the same as a, what is it? I'm gonna use Ryoma from Danganronpa V3 as an example. He got a motive and there was nobody in his life that he cared about, that he didn't know what was there to live for. Are you saying that Charles ended up getting a motive, that there was nothing on the screen that shows you have zero purpose, and that's why he's breaking down? If that's the case, that's insane. We tried to play this DVD earlier during the investigation, but we assumed that the DVDs were broken because they weren't showing anything, right? Correct?
It's possible
I think the DVD might simply be blank. There's no error with either the DVD or my... That's exactly right. Once again, I guarantee that the DVD, there's nothing wrong with the DVD, that DVD or myself. Basically, Charles has nothing. He literally has nobody in his life. Remember when, oh my God, that's giving me more. Taruko had said, like, you have no friends, nothing? This man really has no one. On the contrary, I believe there's a lot wrong with you. Huh? It's really is blank? It doesn't make any sense. What kind of motive is that? The motive is, what are you living for? If I have nobody that's in my life, what am I here for? Having something as devious as like, oh, your family's dying or something of that nature, bro, having nothing on that screen is just as worse. Like, you have nothing to live for. Nothing.
I
Come to think of it, Mal TV never released any such motive to anyone else, right? When I handled that DVD, I accidentally erased some of the marker off. The quality of the writing is poor. There's no way I would make something that low quality and give it out to you guys. The murder happened before the date ended, and before I would have released the motives, I never got a chance to show you what the motive would be, and I never will. Okay, never mind. So forget it. I think every time I try to make a theory up, the shit gets debunked so fast. I cannot believe this. Never mind. I'm thinking to myself, this man has no value, and we won't even know because someone killed him for them. I'm so disappointed. It was a really good motive, in my opinion. I guess you'll never find out that secret about your loved ones or whatever. That's crazy. Then the motive had nothing to do with this murder? It's still possible that the looming threat of the release of the motive may have pushed someone to murder. Certainly, there are among us paranoid enough to crack under that sort of pressure. That's true. Someone could have just killed before that. Out of curiosity, can I see what the motive was? No, you can't. The time frame for that has passed. You missed your chance.
I'm not incompetent,
It's definitely because of that, or not because I lost the motive last night. It totally disappeared under my paws when I was taking that smoke break. You smoke?
Seriously?
You lost it? How do you lose it? You're a fucking robot. Okay, maybe I did.
What a piece of junk.
You incompetent as a mastermind of a televised killing game is shocking.
Anyway.
Returning to my earlier point. The The disc is blank. The handwriting and marker quality are poor, and Mono TV claimed to have had no hand in making or disturbing any such motive, or distributing any such motive. Considering all that, this DVD is probably fake, right? Fake? Whatever do that mean? Whatever do you mean by that?
The truth is,
it means that this disc labeled as Charles Cueva's motive was created by someone else. Because of that, I have a reason to believe that Charles may be innocent. Okay.
That's horseshit!
Oh my God, rebuttal showdown is back. This is fire. Charles is innocent, my ass. You said it yourself. Charles at the crime scene. If you're not the culprit, then it's gotta be him. It's true that we have evidence for Charles being at the scene of the crime. His refusal to speak is suspicious. However, we lack definitive evidence to prove that Charles killed Xander. Lack evidence? Are you kidding me? We have all the evidence we need. What evidence do you actually have, brother? Rebuttal showdown. Charles said it himself. He was at the scene of the crime. He was, okay. He isn't enough. I love that. I love how, at least in the TV show, you could cut those yellow boxes and you don't get penalized for that. In other games, you shoot that shit and you get pushed back because of that. It's crazy. If that isn't enough for you, he also left those DVD and gloves. What more evidence do you need? Advance, let's go. The evidence could have been set up or faked by someone else, correct? I don't think Charles himself put it there. That makes no sense. Charles is the only person who owns the gloves like that. No, Arturo does too. So he's the only person who could have left those scraps. Wait, that's true? No, I thought it was gonna be wrong because Arturo was the one that also had gloves like that too, but maybe I was wrong. So yeah, like those gloves, but Arturo has same gloves, but not the same. As for that DVD, it's labeled with his name. It's gotta be his. What evidence do you have that Charles is the one who left that DVD there? Against the CD reader?
I'll cut through those words.
Okay. Damn, okay. This is so fire, dude. This is so good. I have a good reason to believe that Charles wouldn't have left the DVD there. Did you notice anything strange about the placement of his motive disc? What, is there something weird about it? You're referring to its placement in a CD reader, right? That's right. The computers in the computer lab are divided into two sections. On the left are CDs readers and on the right are DVD readers. And Charles told me that. So he would know exactly where to place it if that was him. The DVD labeled as Charles Cueva's motive was found on the CD reader, yet CD readers can't play DVDs.
What's your point?
And he probably put it there by accident. He wouldn't. He's the one that told me. While I was explaining this place with Charles, I was subject to an unnecessary spill on the distinction between CD readers and DVD readers, correct?
Are you
like
stupid?
No, those are CD readers. Are you stupid? Wait, no need to answer that. Well, I understand why someone like you would mix up the two. Both CDs and DVDs are optimal disc storage devices, etc. However, the information bumps on the DVD are much smaller. Subsequently, DVDs are used to store while CDs are used for common storage. DVDs are backwards compatible. DVD players play CDs. Difficult to understand. Yep, you already got the whole backstory. Graciously as that was, I suppose in the end it worked out in his favor that Charles likes to talk so much. For that reason, I don't think he'd make the mistake of mixing up a DVD and a CD, seeing as he made a pretty big deal about knowing the difference between the two. That is indeed true. Really? What if he panicked and accidentally put it in the wrong one? He wouldn't. If he saw my body in panic, why would he even bother with the motor DVD in the first place? That seems to be much less a priority to me. Now I understand why he's so freaked out about the blood and dead stuff, because I think when he first saw the eye of Xander, that already made him want to throw up. So now an entire body, I understand why he shook. In other words, not only is that so-called motive DVD fake, but it was planted at the crime scene in order to draw Charles' suspicion to Charles. That's crazy.
So...
You know what's nuts though? So Charles is innocent. You see what's nuts though? This man purposely played the thing. So it was like triple backup. It went from Teruko at the crime scene, they tried to frame her. The person also set up the DVD inside there to try to frame Charles. Whoever this killer was trying to have extra steps and extra boundaries to make sure whoever's ass it was not getting caught. I'm not entirely sure of that.
What?
You just said that Charles was innocent. Stop changing your mind. I said that I had reason to suspect that he may be innocent, but I don't know for sure.
Stop complaining.
What do you want me to rush head first into a conclusion without thinking about it first, like you do?
Shut up!
I have to say, I'm almost still suspicious of Charles. That motive DVD being fake doesn't prove anything. All we did was lose our lead.
What a bother.
In the end, I have no clue what is causing Charles to act like this in the present, and therefore we can't draw any conclusions about his behavior.
Loser.
Not to mention, this guy doesn't even have an alibi. He's so suspicious. I'm totally convinced that he's a shitty murderer. Nah, definitely not him though. Now, let's not jump to conclusions for so fast.
Get it?
I'm sure we're all dying to find out who the culprit is already, because if we mess up, we all be dying
This
for
is
real.
no time for joking around.
For real. Sorry, just trying to lighten up the mood. I really don't want to say it. I'm about to say next, but it seems like you guys totally won't be convinced otherwise. So Wit is holding secrets. This is funny as shit. Cheers, are you really okay with me telling everyone? All right, if you think so. What's going on?
Thing is,
The reason that Charles is acting like this is because he has a phobia of blood. God, man, and that makes sense. Like I said, when Charles saw his eye, we didn't see it at the time, but when I saw his eye, he wanted to throw up because of how disgusting it was. So he can't deal with blood in any capacity. Makes sense. A phobia of blood? He's scared of that shit. Like a nosebleed or something? No, he's unaffected by small things like that. Phobia of blood was probably the wrong way to phrase it. How should I say? When viewing gory things or dead bodies, he becomes panic and has a breakdown. Gotcha. Only something super messed up will trigger a reaction though. A little bit of blood is probably okay.
I don't understand.
How can that be true? He seems so confident and arrogant about this killing game show. How could he do that if he knows he'll have a breakdown if he sees a body? Hey, you're right, Eden. It's not uncommon for trauma acquired in one's childhood of seemingly disappeared until it's triggered by something years later. Someone can spend years unaware that they have trauma only to be taken by surprise when the sight of something unpleasant or distress causes all those emotions to come rushing back. This music, bro, hold on. I'm sorry. Before I continue on with this shit, this is some of the greatest music I've been hearing for the past. Yo, I gotta go look at all of these OSTs, bro. I am literally in shambles by how good all of these music selections are being played within this trial. Whoa, you're really busting out the psych lenses today, huh, Ronnie? Personally, I don't see dead bodies on a regular basis. Same goes for everyone else here, I hope. So it makes sense that this has never come up for Charles before, right? Yeah. What do you mean by that? Charles' unexpected inability to handle the situation isn't surprising if you realize that this is new for him as well. Bro, why is Wit cooking right now? He probably acted with such bravado because he simply didn't know that he had some emotional baggage from the past. Oh my god! So much for being a smart one here. Lay off him, all right? Trauma is serious, not something to be made light of. Charles is really suffering. At the very least, don't make things worse. Bro, it's like low-key, this game is like low-key teaching life lessons to people at the same damn time, because trauma is something serious. Please take care of yourself. Mental health is something really serious, bro. No BS. Like it really can take a toll on somebody. Please take care of yourself. All right, back to this game, because this game is tough. What is Wit? Is this the reason why you've been defending Charles this whole time? Right on the books, hot stuff. I'll give you a 20% tip for your good service.
Sorry.
Except I wasn't giving you anything to be good, so 20% is zero. It's still nothing. If Charles can't handle blood or corpses, how can he kill Xander? He's nothing more than an innocent bystander in all this. Do we really take that at face value? It's possible that Charles could merely be put on the act and avert suspicion from himself. No, I could agree with that too. I believe in Charles because I've been with him this whole time. After I left the cafeteria, I ran into him. He was having some sort of breakdown. He seemed to be in a pretty bad shape. Though he might have been playing a prank on me or something, but after a while, I became convinced that his emotions were genuine. Believe me when I say that he's not acting, because I have a pretty good intuition when it comes to people's feelings, bro. This trial has made me love Wit even so much more. Honestly, this is the biggest development, bro. He was an absolute goofball. He's going crazy. What is going on? I am loving the way he's acting right now. He is, bro. What's up, man? Yo, I'm sorry, man. I have so many emotions whirling around me. Like, I am so amazed with how good this is. I couldn't leave him alone, right? I stayed with him the whole time till now. I never know what to say in situations like this, so it's sort of awkward. Bro, he's the homie, bro. Still, I hope I help to calm down. I'm sure of it. Charles is innocent.
Nice!
That story worked out on at least one person. Wait, even though I just said something that made me sound like I'm lying, I'm totally not lying, really.
Aw, frig!
I'm making myself sound more suspicious the more I talk.
Seriously?
Good thing that I thought of a way to make you believe me. I gotta keep acting as unbelievable as possible. Thanks, then you guys will think this guy's so suspicious that he'll act that he's not acting suspicious at all. I see no holes whatsoever in this plan.
Idiot.
You're an idiot. Jay is so funny.
Listen to me.
You don't believe which story? Then maybe adding mine's or Eden's testimony will erase all doubt.
Huh?
Me? Eden, do you remember when I injured myself while baking and took me to the infirmary? See, bro, I'll tell you, bro, I might not have everything, but I have some things. Yes, I do.
Oh!
I think I know what you're talking about. Perfect. We made it to the medicine bay, safe and sound. Man, ran straight out the room. And then Charles had nearly flattened her. And then after that, he had to go because his phobia of blood was just too much. Came out of rushing to the infirmary, something going on. Yep, it was the blood from seeing Xander's eye. Outside the infirmary, Charles ran out there in a panic. Tariko and I were both witnesses to that. That's right. At the time, I simply brushed it that Charles acted strange, but it must have been because he saw that, right? Are we really using unclear pronouns for dramatic effects? That's such a cliche. Xander's right eye injury. Many of you have probably seen it already in investigate Xander's body. At the time, Xander was changing his eye patch. Charles must have seen it and had a reaction to that eye.
I see.
So then Charles really does have phobia of that, some sort of thing? How ludicrous. However, if that testimony of 3 people confirms it, I have no choice but to believe that. That's
Irritating.
So you know, this could have happened a lot faster if you shared that vital information earlier, Wit. You know, this trial happened a lot faster if you all found the culprit earlier, Arturo.
I despise you.
What are you even talking about? The whole reason we're taking this long is because we don't have all the evidence, you low-life worm. You wouldn't mind sharing with me all your patients' medical histories, right? What? Absolutely. And how's that relevant? I see that you're also familiar with that concept of privacy. So cool, right, Arturo? Even for a smart surgeon like you, I guess you still learn something new every day.
Quit bickering.
They're bickering, you two. Yes, ma'am. Anyway, my point still stands. Charles is totally innocent. Indeed, I suppose I have to accept that as well.
I suppose.
Because it has been established that Tariko was stabbed by Xander first, then that erases any possibility that Charles could have killed Xander. If he saw Tariko's body at any point, and he must have, then he would no longer be in the right state of mind to subdue and kill Xander.
I have my doubts.
That still doesn't explain everything. However, where did that fake motive come from? Maybe Charles made that DVD because he wanted to frame himself up and obscure and obfuscate the trial. Why? Like, there's no reason to. Yeah, there's no. Stop it. According to Tariko, whoever placed that DVD was trying to frame Charles. In that case, the DVD must have come from the culprit, right? Bad move by the culprit, though. No cap.
Considering the evidence.
The most likely way Charles could have gotten his hand on a fake motive would be if someone else was trying to set him up. Yes and no. You're partially correct, but I believe the original of the DVD is not from the culprit, but rather from that person. Who? I can't think of anyone else that would use a DVD beside. Like who?
It must be you.
Xander himself? It was most likely Xander.
Xander.
He planned something that manipulative? He did, and after all, he attempted to kill me. I'm sure he had some plan in mind to get away with the murder, but it's beyond simply stabbing me and walking away. Why Xander? Couldn't it be the culprit?
I disagree.
Consider that it was Xander who picked the computer lab as the murder location. I get it. It's not a coincidence that the computer lab is where the one would go if they want to view
now
the
that
contents
you
of the
mention
DVD.
it.
You could also use the movie screening room, although since Veronica, Ace, and I were already occupying that room, I suppose it's a moot point. Besides, no one will want to watch something as private as upsetting as a murder motive on a big screen TV. I would. I think that full video and sound experience could really elevate the anguish from watching a viscerally distressing video. Something is up with this woman, Veronica, bro. She is going stupid. No one except for Veronica. In addition, Xander had learned earlier of Charles' phobia, seeing that he was the one who inadvertently triggered it. He probably decided to take advantage of that weakness to pin my murder on Charles, knowing that Charles wouldn't be in the right state of mind to fight back or even defend himself. Oh, that is so... Wait, so that means he really did figure out that Xander... What? Oh my God, that's actually smart. I didn't even think of that. He showed him that. Charles freaked out and he already had that shit planned out. Damn, every time they talk more about Xander, this man was diabolical as shit. I can't believe it.
So...
Do you think Charles being a loner has also had something to do with it? 100%.
Yeah.
Charles preferred to act on his own, so he wouldn't have brought any witnesses. True. Since no one saw him at dinner yesterday, he probably ate by himself elsewhere, which just makes him that much easier to isolate. Oh my God, Xander thought all this out. Xander must have used that time to plant the blank DVD at Charles' door and then convey with me. This is insane. That's great and all, but is this really important? You keep talking about Xander's murder plan, but he didn't kill anyone. Knowing Xander's plan is a valuable evidence. We already can clear up some mysteries of the crime scene. Such as those blue scraps that were determined were Charles' gloves. Xander probably tore them to build a narrative of the confrontation. So he planned or the DVD placement. If Xander was the one who placed it while trying to frame Charles, then it's more reasonable for Xander to misplace it, both in the wrong reader and upside down. He may have even accidentally wiped out some of the markers, leaving us with that cryptic message that we struggled to decode. Dude, I can't believe my boy Xander set all this shit up, which makes this even more crazy because who the fuck could have killed him? Oh my goodness. That murder plan sucks.
You know.
Well, you can say it was bad with the benefit of hindsight. There may have been more to his plan that we wouldn't have known about because how things played out. That is true. Like, he probably had so much more and he would have got everyone else screwed over.
It's unfortunate.
Even so, to think that Xander was seriously intended not just to kill someone, but to cover up his crime? David's like, holy shit.
Whack.
That's so whack. We have confirmed that Charles is innocent now. That's what's important.
That doesn't
But we still don't know who the
anything.
culprit is, and we're back to start again.
Oh my God!
We're so
fucking bad at this! No, we're totally gonna die here!
Even so,
That's not exactly true, is it? We've already determined that neither Teruko nor Charles are the culprit, and Xander was already off from the start. Okay, so we got 3 culprits off the list. We're narrowing the suspects down to 13 to 16. Nice. If we keep working down the suspects list one by one at this pace, we could determine who the culprit is probably by the end of this week. I'd say that's a win for us, team. He said by the end of this week. This is freaking insane. What?
Shut up!
Wait, why? You're not helping. Actually, I guess you did help a lot. Whatever. Oh, now you want to be all shy. Why does Wit seem like the kind of guy to be totally useless in a chaos trial? He's not, though. The man is just a funny goofball, but when push comes to shove, he's him. Dog, he just changed my whole way of thinking about him. Now, I always liked him a lot, but he elevated himself so high for me. Oh my goodness.
let's not get distracted.
Enough about mess around, you guys. This is serious. I'm confused about one thing. Who could have possibly killed Xander? That's what's insane. We have been discussing that question the whole time. No, I mean,
Think about it.
Xander died in a very specific way, right? Which one of us here is capable of killing him that way? In a very specific way. Next episode, bro. This is so fire, bro. Oh my God, I cannot believe, bro. I've been missing out for too long, dog. Like, oh my God. Xander died in a very specific way, right? Which one of us here is even capable of killing him that way?
What
But
does
how
it
way?
mean?
Like, what do you mean by that, though? Xander died of a stab wound to the neck, but I think someone here said something like it's really difficult to stab someone in the neck in a fight.
That's correct.
Oh yes, that was me. Human reflexes are naturally poised to defend the vital areas such as the throat, and even against someone with a knife, people under stress still have their ways of defending themselves.
Yeah.
This task of stabbing Xander in the neck becomes a lot harder when you factor in some variables as well. Okay. What variables we're talking about? As I've already said, it is incredibly difficult to stab someone in the neck. Wait, and that much? Oh my God, we're taking that as oh my God, this is so insane. They literally pulled one of the things, and that it's under normal circumstances. According to Teruko, Xander was holding the kitchen knife to begin with. His murder would have had to taken the knife from him. No, I don't think that's the case. Because Xander himself was attempting to murder, he was likely already on guard. Finally, Xander is a really strong person. He did win against in an arm. Thank you. In that case, the killer must be someone even stronger than him. But the only person that would be Levi. That's the only way they could have stabbed him. I don't think so. Is that really true? I agree. Personally, they killed Xander in a different way. That I can agree with. That's the one I knew.
agree with that.
Consent. Oh, that's hard. That is so hard. Yup. Wait a minute. Something occurred to me. I'm waiting. Nico brought up an interesting idea. This whole time we've been operating under the assumption that Xander's cause of death was a stab wound in his neck. Oh shit. He could have died by something else entirely. And then the wound in his neck was just someone had did the cut to make it seem like he died. Oh.
Right.
It was only a hunch, but it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Eh?
How could his cause of death not be that stab wound? He couldn't possibly survive such an injury. He didn't. Then you're contradicting yourself.
I'll prove you
No,
wrong.
I'm saying that Xander received that stab wound after he was already dead. His true cause of death was something else. That I can agree
You can
with.
do better than that.
Oh my god, that was tough. Okay, David. Another rebuttal showdown. I'm sorry, but I have difficulty following that line of reasoning. Xander received that neck injury after he was already dead. That makes little sense. It's clear to me that such a severe injury is what killed him. I don't see how it could be anything else. Well, let's contradict your point real quick. Let's get it. Xander doesn't show any other fatal wounds. You said it yourself. He must have had that eye wound for days now. Is it clear that being stabbed in the neck is what killed him? Isn't it clear that being stabbed in the neck is what killed him? I advance. I don't think it's likely that Xander would have received that particular wound, and only that wound in a confrontation without injuring his assailant as well. However, no one here demonstrated significant injury. There must be something that we're overlooking. It's not as unlikely as you said it is. Even the most well-prepared person isn't immune to the chance variation that occurs in a fight. There's simply no evidence that he was stabbed after death. Alright, bloodstains.
I'll cut through
The
those
bloodstains
words.
are going to get used for something. There was pile of bloodstains everywhere, so there might be something else other than that. There's no evidence? Are you so fixated on this line of reasoning that you refuse to keep an open mind?
You're wrong.
The bloodstains around Xander's body proves you're wrong. How so? When Xander was stabbed in the neck, the knife must have hit an artery because the blood sprayed out everywhere on both his body and the floor. Yet the splatter patterns on the floor match up exactly with the stains on his body.
Seems that
There's no sign of any Hold on, let me read this real quick. Oh my god, that is insane! If he got killed by the neck, all the blood should have been like gushed out, but not touching. But he's more closer, meaning that he had some wound. Oh, that is crazy. The blood stains under him was from something else. And then the person moved his body in a way to make it look like it was a neck wound and cut his neck after he was dead to make it seem like he was gushing blood from the neck when that's not really true. Wow. There's no signs of any dissimilarities or smears that would suggest movement. The blood stain is too perfect looking. Oh my god. That suggests that Xander was stabbed in the exact position on the ground. However, it doesn't make a lot of sense for him to have been lying on the ground right before he was stabbed.
perhaps.
That's true, but perhaps his assailant knocked him over?
I disagree.
So then, he didn't struggle or move at all on the ground, even when he was stabbed or during the short moments before he lost consciousness. That seems unlikely. This is getting so good. The best explanation I could think of is that Xander was already unconscious. If not dead, he was stabbed. I'm on the cusp of figuring out what his true cause of death is. I just need to think about it further. Non-stop debate. This is so hard. It's true that the bloodstains suggest Xander was stabbed lying down, okay? Oh yeah, it's gonna be the bloodstains on the left hand, but for what for? If the stab wounds wasn't his cause of death, then what was? Perhaps the wound on his eye? No. That was an old injury. It makes no sense that for it to have killed him now. Then there aren't any other wounds on his body? The bloodstains on the left hand. Yep.
No, that's wrong.
This music is so hard. You're all overlooking this seamlessly minor piece of evidence. Look at his left hand. Exactly.
What's the matter?
Those are mere bloodstains, are they not? That's what I thought too, but when I was thinking about it, what else could possibly be Xander's cause of death, I realized this was it. Those bloodstains, those aren't wait, what? I realized that this was, wait, what? Those aren't bloodstains, they're burned wounds. Burn wounds? Burn wounds?
Now that you mention it.
I suppose it does resemble his burn wounds on his hands.
Boo!
Hey, Scrub, shouldn't you have noticed that earlier, seeing as you're a surgeon? He's a surgeon,
Why
not a
am
doctor.
I putting up with you?
Many times I have to say it, I'm a plastic surgeon with a specialty in cosmetic, not a general doctor. Sue me if I didn't recognize these extremely subtle burn wounds at first glance. Sue you, I guess the trial is as good as many times as I have a legal battle. That would be very small injury though. How could that possibly kill him? I'm actually curious, how could that? The better question is, how could he have gotten burned, huh, Tiriko? There's no evidence of a fire, is there? I think you're clearly making up answers when you need them. It's because I think the water now that's in place is making sense. He got shocked and the shock got him to have those burn wounds and he died from shock. And I could be so wrong on this, but this is my assumption right now.
Stupid bitch!
Seriously, if you... That's still my favorite line. Seriously, if you have even half a brain, you realize that what you're saying is total bullshit.
No.
There's no need to assault one another. Well, I would never phrase it that rudely. Ari has a point. First of all, there's definitely no evidence of any sort of fire in the computer lab. No burn marks anywhere, no any smell of smoke. Secondly, even if he did burn himself, it was only on his fingertips, right? Such a small injury might have been painful, but it definitely would have been fatal.
I'll prove you wrong.
Will you guys think for even a little bit before jumping to conclusion? Don't shoot down every idea I have for no other reason than because you don't like the sound of it. Bro, Teruko is so hurt, bro. I'm loving this. There's a logical explanation for what I'm proposing. This can all be explained by Hangman's Gambit. Boom. Unscramble the words. Okay, unscramble the words. Shock. I'm so him, bro. Stop it. I'm so him. Boom, baby.
This is it.
This is so hard, bro. Xander was killed by electric shock. That makes sense. Electrical shock? That might make a bit of sense. There was water everywhere at the crime scene and the light switch was broken. If Xander was soaked in water and he touched the wiring on the light switch, the results electric shock could have potentially stopped his heart. That is crazy.
Shit.
That makes a lot of sense. Shit, why wasn't I thinking of that earlier?
Dumbass!
Before you're a dumbass. Oh my gosh.
Screw you.
Weren't you opposed to this idea? Who's the dumbass here? I'm super sorry. I think that's correct. The killer didn't have to be strong and they didn't have to fight Xander. Wait, that's insane. So they meticulously found a way. I just don't understand how they were somehow able to get water in there. So the moment he clicked the light switch, it broke and he died in the process. What? Xander could have had the knife all the time up until he would die from the electric shock. Then the killer took the knife from him and stabbed his dead body. But I think the electric shock just killed him outright, right? That's a real method of murder. They must have tried to cover it up as a stab wound.
I understand.
That also explains why the light switch is broken in the first place. First, the killer turned off the lights and then stripped the light switch in the darkness to expose the wiring. Of course, the lights in the computer lab are on now because of the emergency lights, but Monty told me that the room was dark prior to that. Exactly. Normally, Xander would have reached to turn the lights back on, especially as he wouldn't have been able to see the light switch was stripped. The result shocked, incapacitated, and killed him. The killer then reattached the light switch and tried to divert our attention by covering up with an out of order sign to make it seem like it broke on its own, which it didn't. So someone was like, in that case, there's no need to consider who's strong enough to kill Xander, as anyone has the ability to strip the light switch with the right tools.
So what?
That's sort of bullshit. First of all, it's just a switch. How could that be powerful enough to kill somebody? Yeah, a lot could do. Second of all, if it really was that strong, wouldn't it leave a bigger burn wound? It's not really the voltage that determines the severity of an electric shock, but an amperage. Sure, the high voltage gives a greater current, but you also have to take resistance into account. Okay, Jay, you smart ass. The resistance of the human body varies from person to person. Wet skin will reduce the resistance much further. Wait, she's smart as shit. Even wire circuits in house can be fatal, and yet not be powerful enough to cause a severe burn. What's more important is that the current passes through the heart. Damn, Jay. Okay, Jay. If anything, a stronger shock tends to result in a higher chance of survival since the heart will shut down, preventing ventricular. Oh my God. Hold on.
Ventricular.
Okay. If anything, a stronger shock tends to result in a higher chance of survival since the heart will shut down, preventing ventricular fibrillation. Now that is really relevant. Not that it's really relevant to right now. You know all this nerd crap? Why is this a surprise? I work with wires and equipment all the time for show. Of course, I know at least a little bit about electrical safety. Damn, Jay, I love that about her.
Get off your high horse.
Unlike you guys, I actually have some experience with this. Don't go around saying shit if you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Oh my goodness. Ace. Oh, she talking to you. I'm stupid. Huh? I thought you would start arguing with me, but that works too.
Why don't we discuss
Now that
this?
we are getting somewhere, why don't we discuss the matter of the light switch? It seems to be important to the crime. Seems to be important? That's an understatement. In a way, that broken light switch could be considered a true murder weapon. Then the culprit also made that out of order note. Could have convinced you. Yeah, if you actually investigate at the scene of the crime, loser. Did anyone look at the back side of it? Out of the order note? Why is there something noteworthy on the back? Kill Teruko Tawaki. What's that? Did the killer leave that there as a threat? Oh, I got it. It's like that DVD. Rotated 90 degrees and maybe it'll say, stop it. It doesn't. It doesn't.
What does it mean?
Teruko, this still concerns you, right? Do you know what the meaning of this is?
Yeah.
I have a good idea what this means. Why would the killer leave such a message on there if they were trying to not draw attention to the light switch?
The truth
Because the
is,
killer didn't leave that message. This note originally belonged to Xander. How do you know that? After Xander stabbed me, but before I felt conscious, he started talking to himself and saying a lot of strange things.
I'm the worst, aren't I?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Murderers. I hate the smell of blood, and I hate this feeling. I would have never wanted to hurt you. Then why did I do this? I don't even know. Why?
I know, bro.
Just why did you ask me to kill Teruko?
And someone asked him to do it. Why did you ask me to kill Teruko Kawaki? Doesn't that seem like Xander was being made to kill me? He did attempt to take my life, but all the while, he didn't seem happy with that decision.
it seems
If this
that-
scrap of paper says kill Teruko Tawaki, then I guess that was some sort of order to him. That piece of paper must have been originally in Xander's possession. Xander was ordered to kill you? Why didn't you bring that up earlier? Why didn't I bring it up earlier? When do you suppose I could have brought this up? Back when you all were telling me that I killed Xander? I'm sure you would have believed me wouldn't have believed me back then. True. If someone ordered Xander to commit a murder, isn't that concerning? Who was that person? Why would Xander agree to do such a thing? There's no way of knowing. The rest of that note was destroyed in the water, which is what those wet scraps of paper probably were.
Of course.
And of course, Xander's long dead. We can't exactly ask him. With all the relevant evidence destroyed, it's likely that we won't find out the truth behind Xander's actions. Damn, bruh. Besides, to put it bluntly,
I don't care.
I really don't give a damn about Xander's motives or whatever he was thinking. Honestly, that's valid. That's valid. That's valid. He was my boy, but dude, when you try to kill me, all that shit goes out the window, bro. All that shit goes out the window. I don't care if someone made him do it. He still tried to kill me. He got what was coming. So I have a hunch that this motives aren't even relevant to the rest of this case. I won't pursue that line of reasoning unnecessarily. Wow, that's a bit mean, don't you think? You guys used to be friends. Keyword used to be. Maybe I feel a smidge of pity for him if he wasn't a damn murderer. To be frank, I'm glad he's dead.
Cruel.
Teruko, that's so cruel. That's crazy. Whatever feelings we may have about the victim, we can't sort it out after the trial. Let's return to the topic at hand.
I disagree, Teruko.
Why is that? Disagree with what? I don't think you should conclude so quickly that Xander's motive had nothing to do with the case. Xander was being directed by someone else to commit a murder. That's definitely important in my eyes. My, that person could even be Xander's killer. In that case, do you have any clues that will point towards who that person is? There's a lot of information one can glean from a single note. Is there not? For instance, we can analyze the handwriting on the note.
I disagree.
Would that be really helpful as you think it is? Not only that, writing itself is heavily smeared, but every single one of us has seen the note by now. The culprit could simply alter the handwriting if we asked the handwriting samples now. Do you want to do forensic analysis? We don't have the equipment for that sort of thing. Oh, you have something, Veronica? You do raise an excellent point, Veronica, and I condemned you for that. However, at this point, we don't have enough hard evidence at hand to pursue this line of reasoning. I think she's getting somewhere with this. I want to see what she's cooking.
Possible, then.
Besides, it's possible that the note writer involvement with Xander's murder is limited to this note, and that there's no other evidence that we could find to pinpoint them. There has to be something. There has to be something. I see, but if something occurs to me, then we can return to this later, right? Exactly. You understand my point perfectly. Besides, I can tell Teruko is really resistant to discussing Xander as any more than a piece of evidence. That's why she doesn't want to talk about his motivations.
Isn't that right, Teruko? You really feel hurt by his betrayal, don't you, Teruko? Or is that underlying resentment always there?
Oh my god!
Tell me! Oh, I want to take a peek inside your mind so badly. It's driving me crazy.
Yo, for what? Yo, whoever is the VA for her, dog, you are making me feel some type of way. The way you are talking like this. You actually, every one of y'all are all insane. Bro, but she might be insane. Insane. I don't know what you're talking about. Bro, even had her shook. And Teruko was going crazy. Veronica is more scary. You gotta watch out for her. Anyway, back to that out of order note. Teruko, there's a flaw in your reasoning. Why wouldn't the killer bring their own paper? That seems like a lot less suspicious than searching the victim's body for paper to use. They can't even be sure that Xander or you would just happen to be carrying paper around that they could conveniently use to cover up this. Actually, that's kind of true. And now that I'm thinking about it, that would mean someone would have to know that, like, someone was carrying paper around with us all the time, and someone had to been by us or have been with us enough to, like, know about these scenarios. Which, who could that be? That's a good that's what I'm saying. That's a good question, Jay. Could it be the killer was unprepared to kill Xander?
What?
Oh, bring your own paper is a very simple thing to do, because the killer hadn't, and because they had to rely on the chance occurrence that Xander just so happened to have paper on him, it suggested that they didn't think their plan through. Unlike Xander, who planned everything from the scene of the crime, the person he would deflect blame to, the culprit's murder was a spur out of the moment decision. Whoa.
I see.
I suppose that this makes a lot of sense. After all, I told no one of where I was going after dinner, and I'm sure Xander didn't either, as he didn't want any interference. True. No one should have anticipated that we were meeting up at the computer lab.
Teruko!
What's up? What? It's very possible the culprit was trying to save your life.
Huh?
What?
How interesting.
Oh, wait, what? Isn't that the underpinnings of a beautiful story? That the culprit stumbled across the crime scene, saw Xander standing over the body of Teruko, and decided that they would bloody their own hands solely to save me. What? That would, no way there's someone like that, right? You're alive and standing here right now because one of us decided to put your life above Xander's, but now you're doing everything in your power to put your savior to death. This is
just wonderful.
That is a crazy sprite. That sprite actually might haunt me. Yo, honestly, Veronica is too scary for me, bro. Yo, I'm scary. Veronica, stop saying creepy shit to other people. You're giving me secondhand nightmares, which I'm not even sure is a real thing. I never said it was true. It was only an idea. Think about it, Teruko. I'll promise you, Veronica was living. She lives for this shit. Actually, she's been dying for a moment like this, probably all her life. I suppose the hypothesis that the killer was unprepared to murder makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of evidence to support it. For example, the bloodstains on the ground were very poorly erased, and the culprit ended up leaving a lot of evidence about initial positioning of Teruko's body. It all seems a bit hasty, doesn't it? I agree.
That doesn't make sense.
There's evidence against that hypothesis. What kind of unprepared killer happened to be carrying around a bunch of water beforehand that doused Xander in so he can get shocked? Wait, hang on. Who? What? Rose, can you repeat what you just said? What? No, not that. You said that the killer must have been carrying around a large quantities of water despite the fact that they were not planning murder. Where could you get a large bucket of water from? The only thing I could think of is the washer. But even that, I don't even know how you get water from the washer. Like if you went to the laundry room and got some and then went out, or you had to go to the kitchen, get some water and leave out. But someone I felt like we would have seen something like that, right? What about it? That's exactly it.
I now know who Xander's killer is.
Huh? Really? I don't follow at all. I'm glad that I helped. What? Who is it? It can only be that person. That person is.
It must be you.
How is
Min
it?
Jun, the ultimate student.
Wait, how? You said you were cleaning the. Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. Stop playing. Stop. Yo, stop playing. Stop playing. Oh. She said she was a procrastinator. That shit's a lie. Oh my god. No, y'all playing with my emotions. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Did that involve using water by any chance? Oh shit. What?
It seems
the murder was spontaneous, yet there were large amounts of water at the crime scene. The killer must have had that water on beforehand for other purposes. Min, your actions at the time of the murder are the only ones that would fit this description. Because you were cleaning the kitchen after dinner, you would have reason to be carrying around, say, a bucket of water. It's true. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Huh?
Min's the culprit?
No way!
Min isn't that type to commit a murder at all. Eden, you gotta think logically here. Then who is the type of murder in your mind? Anyone is capable of killing when placed in the right conditions. Teruko, what is your reasoning for this? If your only evidence is that she was cleaning the kitchen last night.
Ridiculous.
That's right. It's weak. Oh my god, she said ridiculous. Like, look at that, bro. Damn. Yo, they're bringing out these sprites out the woodworks, and this shit is peak. Eden and I were in the kitchen the entire time. You left out multiple occasions to go get cleaning supplies, but still, in that time you were gone, is it even possible that you could have committed a murder?
That's complete nonsense.
I did not kill Xander. Oh my god, what are we about to defend? It's true that Min left the kitchen to get cleaning supplies. Oh, the map. We gotta see the location. That was a natural thing to do, so I didn't think much of it at the time. Is it really possible that Min is the killer? Hugh, was Min acting suspicious or paranoid last night? It's useless to ask loaded questions like that. That can cause the subject to misremember things. I'm telling the truth when I say that I was simply transporting cleaning materials. I have no idea what either Teruko or Xander was doing at the time. Are you saying that I chanced upon the murder scene by luck?
No, that's wrong.
Whoa. And the map. And she's saying it's not by luck. She's what? Move. Next. We ain't got time. Move. This is one of the most insane trials. Min, it's not a question for you to have stumbled across the crime scene in the computer lab.
Right.
All right, Min was going from the laundry room to the kitchen. That path crosses to the computer lab. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, it's true. You walk around, keep going. So she went to go get cleaning supplies, and then she could have easily passed by during that time. But the only issue is, like, she knows the map, but in some way, Min would have had to heard what would have been going on. You see what I mean? Like, the only thing I don't understand is how Min would have been able to figure out the time of death. That's the hard part, is how to figure out. How did she know that me and Xander were going into computer lab? That's the main thing I want to know. She would have seen Taruko's body if the door was open. All right, we caught. And what exactly would that and why exactly would the door be fucking open? It's okay, Nico. I suppose Min may have arrived near the computer lab, its entrance just as Charles left. If she was curious, she would have even gone out of her way to see what was happening in there. Coming across the computer lab right when Charles fled, talk about a small window of opening. That's... Following that, if she saw Xander, then Xander must have noticed her too. Knowing Xander the way I do, I'm sure he would have wanted to incapacitate anyone who could have interfered with his plan. He was very determined to succeed in killing me. Even though I still don't know how true that is because he was wonky. Because let's be real, man. Unless I'm really tripping, bro. I get that Taruko is the ultimate lucky student, but my goodness, like, holy hell. How the hell did Xander not finish the job? But I digress.
See? That
means that Min had to act quickly before Xander did away with her as well. I'm thinking that her first move was to up in a bucket of water on him, which she already has been carrying since she was cleaning at the time. Not only that would throw Xander off guard for a few seconds, but would lead nicely to the next phase of her plan, which is getting him to touch a light switch.
That can't be true.
Wait a minute, doesn't mean Min is the killer. Hugh, you were there in the kitchen with me too. If Min committed a murder, we would have noticed that she was gone for too long. Perhaps.
Even so.
But Min left on multiple occasions, right? The murder itself would have been relatively fast. Min could have returned to the crime scene later to carry out her various altercations of the crime scene. This is so hard.
No way.
No way. No way. Yes way. There's no way Min is the killer. I refuse to believe it. I talked to her. I've spent so much time with her. Okay, Eden, at first I was fucking with you because like you was like trying to listen out to everybody, but you got to understand we are in a fucking killing game situation. You have to lock the fuck in, okay? There's no friends here. It's only death. That's all it is. There's no friends, there's no family, there's no nothing. It's just death, okay? You have to lock in. You can't trust everybody, okay? She's a very reasonable, kind girl, so there's no way she could have killed someone. Yeah, nah. If that was the case, Xander would not be dead. Right, Min? Thank you, Eden. You're too kind. Oh my gosh.
Just give it up.
So far, all the evidence against me and the matter of fact that I could have been seen at the crime scene at some point, that's hardly conclusive evidence, isn't it? Is it? But Taruko and Charles were accused of being the culprits on more subsequent evidence than this. I'm sure that in time, you will see my innocence as well. Ooh, this is so good. This is so good. My throat's hurting though. I ain't gonna lie. We should continue discussing evidence so that we may prove or disapprove Min's innocence. Let's run through the murder step by step. Oh, the weapon list. Let's see the weapon list actually. Min saw Xander with Taruko's body. She used the buckets she had with her to douse Xander in water. Then she broke the light switch. Hang on, what did she use to strip the light switch? You need some sort of tool to do that. We already saw that the culprit was unprepared to murder. She wouldn't have, okay, hold on. Actually, before I do, she wouldn't have brought any tools with her. All right, so I'm going back to my picture that I took a screenshot of. If I go to Min only had a fucking pen. How could she do anything with a damn pen? I'm gonna be honest with you. This is so confusing because I feel like the only person out of the list of people when I took a screenshot of the photos, the only person that would make sense to me, and that would be insane if it's Eden, because she has an actual wrench. But do you really need a wrench to open up a light switch? Maybe I'm tripping. I mean, I guess you could use a pen to unscrew the light switch. I mean, there's so many things, bro, but we'll go. So she wouldn't have brought any tools with her. That's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
I mean, a pen though? I'm just curious. Maybe I'm tripping. I've never even thought of like, I'd have to look at my own. Actually, wait a minute. I mean, they do have screw. Could you, I'm looking at my own wall right now with the lights. Could you really use a pen to unscrew that? Okay, maybe you can. I can think of one thing that she might be able to carry around beforehand. Wait, can you show us the list of custom items we all received? A fucking pen. Man, so-called weapon was a pen, right? It's definitely not a question of someone to be carrying around a pen on them. Ari? What are you doing, Ari? Nothing that should be of your concern. Keep your mouth shut. What? Huh, you finally fucking lost it, Taruko. Using a pen to break open a light switch? Are you out of your goddamn mind? Everyone's fucking lives are at stake here, and you're throwing out worthless shit ideas to pretending you know who the culprit is. Ace, can you lock the fuck in? I'm actually getting sick of you talking now too. I'm not gonna lie to you. Stop talking and hear everybody out before you start bringing out your dumbass statements. Ari, please show this motherfucker. If this keeps up, we're gonna die here. I'm gonna die here. Does this trial mean anything to you, or does Xander put a hole in your brain as well as your chest? Okay, now he's talking shit. Ari, please, she just ran away doing something. I know she has an idea, and she about to come in clutch on me. Ace.
There's no need
to get worked up, because I'll help everyone pick the right culprit. Why is she smiling like that? Right now, everyone's suspecting me, which is a mistake, but that's all right. Mistakes are meant to be fixed. Like filling out a multiple choice test. You bubble in answers after answer, and sometimes get it wrong. If I let even one miscalculation slip by, then the life that I worked so hard for will come crashing down in an instant. So I'll keep erasing those mistakes until they're correct. As long as I learn from my mistakes, as long as I make the correct choice in the end, that's how I achieve that. Dude, what's so funny is, dog, I'm crying right now, dog. No, deadass Ari is gone. Ari dipped out of the classroom, and Mono TV has not said shit. It's funny. That's how I achieve success. Oh my god, I'm in love with this shit,
Please
man.
reconsider.
Turuko, I'm actually to reconsider. Once again, I am not the culprit. Your evidence is shaky at best. If I were to think about this carefully, you'll see that it makes no sense for me to be Xander's murder. Do you remember? I stayed by your side when no one else did. Why would I put myself in such a precaution position if I were the killer? She's like, I'm thinking. In addition, Ace is correct in asserting that a pen cannot be used to break open a light switch. I simply do not know where you got that absurd idea. Joe.
The truth is,
I got the idea only because you were with me during the entire of my investigation. I saw it in your pocket once or twice. Because it was made of metal and caught the light, it drew my attention. Is something the matter? Oh, this is during the thing? Just now, I could have sworn I saw a flashing light. Something made of solid metal like that probably could have been used to break open a light switch, right?
That seems unlikely.
Even if the pane was made out of solid metal, I don't think it could have been easily used for that purpose. That was what I was going to say. Tuko, I think you're going a bit too far with this theory of yours.
besides,
I didn't have that pen with me. I left it in my room the whole time. Really? But I saw it in your pocket earlier.
are you sure about
You
that?
aren't making that up? Or are you mesmerized with things? Perhaps you're so focused on on this strange theory of yours that your mind is concocting false memories to support your case. Okay, man, you're not looking good right now if you're trying to say I'm falsifying
Just
shit.
give it up.
Turuko, this is going nowhere. Turuko, I really don't think the culprit used a pen in a murder scheme. That's quite a far-fetched idea. You haven't lost, haven't you? Wow, you're so right, Turuko. Min's pen really is made out of solid metal. What the? This must be how she cracked open the light switch. She must have used a hidden switchblade inside her pen. That's... What are you doing with that?
So cool.
Look, everyone, if you pull out this end, it reveals a knife underneath. This... Wait a moment. How'd you even get that? I thought
Dumbass.
Wow, I can't believe you didn't notice that at all. I pickpocketed you moments ago. For an ultimate student, you really are a big dumbass, huh? This is why she's my GOAT. Bro, no one can ever talk about Ari ever again. Ever. I picked a perfect character. She clears. Oh my god. I have the biggest smile on my face, bro. Because I am witnessing so much peak in one video. It's honestly insane, bro. Oh, this is so good, bro. This is so good. Ari's the truth, bro. No one can tell me different. Oh my god, no one can tell me different. I suppose Min was so focused on her argument with Turco that she didn't even notice Ari taking it out of her pocket. It's a well-known phenomenon that when a person focuses hard on one thing, they often fail to notice other obvious stimuli. That's inattentional blindness for you. Oh my god. It was all shiny, just like Teruko said. Of course I had to take it.
Give that back!
No. Finders keepers. I'm serious. Jeez, and you seriously took this thing into the trial? Talk about an oversight. I don't think that's much of an oversight. Normally, none of us would have suspected her simply for carrying what appears to be an ink-announced pen on her person.
I suppose.
Besides, no one had anticipated that these class trials would be held at such a close quarters. It makes sense that Min thought her secret pen was safest in her own pocket. A pen knife? I know that's a thing, but I never seen one in person. They're certainly not unheard of though. I guess that explains how you stripped the light switch. All you had to do was use the knife to pry it open, like whacking the lid off of a cold can of beans. That would explain those strange scratches on the wall. You used the blade to open it after all. Oh my god! Yo, for you to be an ultimate student, you are getting fucking flabbergasted. You're getting cooked.
You're a damn liar.
You lied about not having the pen because you didn't want us to find out about that hidden blade, right? I had my doubts before, but your suspicious behavior now makes me believe that you may indeed have been involved with this murder. David, I would have loved to have been on your side when you said this, but you was on my ass for way too long, bro. On my tail for way too long. I can't give you the benefit of the doubt, Mr. Motivational Speaker.
That means nothing.
Oh my gosh, she's going crazy now. I truly don't know what any of you are talking about. Your reasoning doesn't make any sense. It's simply illogical. Oh man. Oh man. None of this evidence adds up to anything. Oh wow, she's really panicking now. I'm not panicking. I'll admit, I've had that pen with me the whole time, but just because my pen has had a blade in it doesn't mean that I'm the culprit. It's simply a coincidence. Boy, there's plenty of other tools the real culprit could have used to expose the light switch wiring.
Ridiculous.
Once again, you still have no true proof that I was at the scene of the crime other than a series of coincidences. I thought of a better way we could prove that you were at the scene of the crime. We could use chromatography to compare pen inks with the out of order sign. Ari, can you give me that pen?
Wait.
Wait.
Sure.
Wonderful. This is the best tag team ever. The GOAT photographic Rose and Ari tag team is so phenomenal. Just wait 1 second, please. I'm lost. What's whatever you said? Chromatography is a method that's used to analyze ink. It also is commonly actively done in school science classes, so you may be familiar with this in some form. You know what's, bro? Having Rose has to stay alive, bro. Her photogenic memory and her way of knowing all these different types of paints, arts, whatever, is just too good. Oh, and she looks so hard here. Nah, she's looking tough. By placing a dot of ink at the bottom of the paper strip and letting a solvent, in this case water, run through the ink, the various components of the ink separates out into different colors. Oh, that is so cool. Bro, I'm learning new stuff on the fly just playing this game. Different varieties of ink are made differently. Therefore, the resulting color pattern can be used to identify special brands. In this case, I can tell that the ink in Min's pen is the same as the ink that was used as the out of order sign. Whoa, don't you need to see the out of order sign to compare it with? I forgot. Damn. Since I already memorized the stain pattern of the sign, it wasn't necessary for me to compare the two. I forgot that none of you had the same kind of memory that I do. Oh, she's her. Oh my god, Rose might be one of the greatest characters ever to be made, bro. Her memory is so flawless. She can't die. Or what happens is, she actually, if someone was to do anything, she actually would have to go. You actually have to get her gone or we're all screwed. Like literally, you'd have to get her gone. She's too good.
I see.
The colors are the same. I suppose that proves that Min's pen was used to make that sign. Anyway, that proves that you're the culprit, right, Min? Damn. It seems like irrefutable proof to me. I'm convinced that you're guilty, Min. If this chromatography is so useful, well, why the hell did you do this earlier, Rose?
Think about it.
This sort of forensic analysis wouldn't be at all useful for locating a culprit, only for confirming someone who's already a suspect. Damn. It's simply unrealistic to try and test every single pen or marker that we could find to see if it matches within this note. Right now, we're lucky that the culprit used a one-of-a-kind pen, but for any ink samples that came from a generic base pen, I wouldn't have gained much information. Wow. Veronica? But I really wanted to know who wrote that note to kill Teruko Tawaki. Generic pen? You mean that kind that could be found in a storage room, right?
Yeah.
Basically, that kind of material that anyone can easily use their hands on. For that kind of evidence, pinpointing their origins doesn't really help us solve any mysteries. I'm no gambling woman, but I'd be willing to bet that Xander got a blank DVD from the storage as well. Back to what I was saying. Right now, Chromatic is only useful for our current situation, which is demonstrating that Min is most likely the one who created this note.
No way!
Min, it couldn't be. What do you have to say for that, Min? Oh my god.
You're wrong!
This all wrong.
There's no way!
I'm not the culprit. I really am not. Are you alright, Min? She definitely is not alright. She's realized that her case is hopeless and is freaking out about it. This kind of sucks to watch. You're wrong, all of you. I am not the culprit. How am I wrong? The evidence is there. You're wrong because this pen isn't even mine at all. I've never seen it before. All right, now you're getting cooked. I can't believe you. You are literally the ultimate student, and your ultimate student ass is getting absolutely wasted by all of us. I thought you were supposed to be the prime prodigy. Look at that. What does Xander say? Education ain't gonna get you shit. And you don't have no type of good skills to be in this situation. Damn, you ultimate student, what, my ass? Are you kidding me? Stop this, bruh. What are you talking about? That's definitely not what you were saying earlier. You were merely contradicting yourself now. Man, get her gone, bro. She's lost it, hasn't she? The dawning realization that she's concerned is causing her to lose that carefully cultivated cold facade.
It's amazing. Watching someone lose their sanity is desperately claw towards an ever-dwindling hope for survival. It's so much better than any story I could have ever read.
I love Veronica now. Nah, one of my favorites, except the men. I figured you out as the culprit. You're not getting away with your crime.
That's not true.
I'm not the culprit. There's no way that could be true. I never wanted to kill him. It was a mistake, I swear.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Yup, and now you are caught. Damn. It doesn't count. GG's.
Even so.
Is that an admitted of guilt? Regardless of your intuition, the fact remains that Xander died as a direct result of your actions.
You're lying.
No, he didn't. You're making this up. All you're just making everything up. Bro. Min, please.
I wanted to save you.
Please don't fight me. Sorry, Min, but I got no choice.
I'll prove you wrong.
Without any doubt that you're Xander's murderer. Argument. Oh, this is amazing.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. Your evidence makes no sense.
This is amazing, bro. Yo, I feel.
It was just a mistake.
This is crazy. Yo, we are cooking right now.
To believe it. I'm not the killer.
This is. Oh, we tear her out.
All killed. It was just a mistake. Your evidence makes no sense.
This is so fun. This is amazing. And I'm not even playing. Final blow.
If I stabbed him.
You inverted your jacket.
Wouldn't I be covered in bloodstains? It ends here.
Oh my god, I did not think of that. Oh, this is great. It's true that you would have been able to easily wash off any bloodstains on your clothes. That sort of cleaning takes time, and you had already spent a good amount of time covering up the murder. Any more time wasted and the others would have become suspicious. So she flipped. Oh my god, that is nuts. The blood splashed on her body and she immediately inverted it. But the thing that confuses me is you would have had to made a perfect jacket that is allowed to be usable inverted or not. Because I mean, it should be like some type of different color. Oh, actually, hold up. Let me use an example. Do I have another shirt? Let me just grab a shirt. All right, this is one of my jackets, right? Like just regular old jacket, right? And so you're telling me she took like a regular jacket like this, like it just, there's nothing on it or whatever, and then she just inverted that shit, like just like this. She inverted it. Oh, wait a minute. I guess if you do invert your jacket, I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Then I think what would get me to is, let's say she did invert her jacket. If I inverted my jacket, wouldn't the tag, like there would be a tag on her shirt that would like allow her to cover it up? Because you invert it and now it's like, you know, I guess, and you wear it, it's going to be different. But I digress. I'm just probably saying some nonsense, but I'm just trying to think to myself, like, unless she made a perfect jacket that has no tag, no nothing, and she inverted it, I feel like there would be some type of significant difference you could tell by it. Maybe. You could have covered up with towels because there's no evidence of bloodstained towels anywhere, not even in the bedrooms.
The truth is,
the solution is that you inverted a jacket and wore it backwards to catch the blood splatter. You wouldn't have used Xander's jacket because, as we discussed earlier, Xander's blood showed no signs of being moved after it was stabbed. Therefore, you must have used your own. Oh my God. Wow. Afterwards, you could simply put on your jacket normally and hide the bloodstains as long as it's enough to get through this investigation and the class trial. That's Min Jing. If you want to prove me wrong, then take off your jacket. Oh no, I can't. Why not? Why can't you? I've seen you without your jacket before. You have no problem taking it off earlier.
Of course.
But you can't now, can you? Because we're gonna see that blood. You can't take it off because it's irrefutable proof that you killed Xander Matthews. Then that's final. If Min cannot defend herself against this final point, there's no doubt that she's a murderer. Whoa, I can't believe it. You of all people being a murderer, trying to get us all executed just so that you would survive. Did you really kill Xander? Min, what do you have to say for yourself? Oh gosh, she's gonna turn crazy. Oh, she's gonna go crazy, isn't she?
I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to kill Xander.
Why?
Then why did you?
Exactly. I saw Xander standing there over Taruko's body. I moved without thinking and doused him with the bucket of water I was holding. I only wanted to save Taruko from dying. That was why I did it. And I didn't try to plan to kill murder at all.
But the look Xander gave me, when he turned around, I knew that Xander would have killed me too.
Dog, what the fuck? I was terrified for my own life, so I quickly moved to knock him out. I wasn't thinking at the time. Without consideration the consequences of my actions, I turned off the lights and broke the light switch with the weapon I had on me. Damn.
Then he was dead.
Damn, so it was a self-defense murder. That fucking sucks. Oh my gosh, she really had no evil intentions. Taruko's ultimate luck had Min save her life. Crazy. And now she's about to send you to Taruko is going to send her to yo, this is insane, bro. The one woman that saved you is now dead. GG's. I want to take it back.
I want to take it back. It was a mistake. I didn't mean to kill him. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me.
This is sad.
That's it. A full admission of guilt.
And Taruko,
your testimony gives me the final piece I need to clear up this case once and for all.
And the funny thing is, Taruko doesn't give a fucking damn. That's what's crazy. It's not even like she didn't even say like, yo, Min, I appreciate what you done for me, but I'm sorry. We're all gonna die in the process. I can't let you live. None of that. She basically saying, thank you for giving me the evidence. Regardless of you saving me, your ass is going straight to the ground. You're going 6 feet under. GG.
I'll show everyone here how you perform the murder.
This is nuts. Oh my God, this game is... Let's go over this case in the very beginning. amazing. This is some of the best content I've ever watched in my entire life. It all started when Xander Matthews was asked to meet him at nighttime in a computer lab, claiming that he had some sort of plan to defend the mastermind. However, this is a lie. In truth, Xander was planning to take advantage of my trust in order to murder me. Oh my God. When we met up, Xander stabbed me with a knife that he had taken from the kitchen, and I felt unconscious. Meanwhile, as part of the Xander murder plan, Charles discovered a fake DVD labeled Charles Cuevas Murder at his door. Because Mono TV had announced that would release a motor soon, Charles believed that to be the real motor and wanted to investigate it in the computer lab. Charles eats his meals after everyone else, so Xander could isolate him and make sure that he arrives after Xander had stabbed me. It was important that Charles saw my bloody body because... Damn. Charles had phobia of blood and dead bodies, which Xander found out at an accident. Because of his weakness, Charles would be unable to interfere with his murder, nor even defend himself in the trial. Oh my God, and he was... Xander easily was able to steal from Charles some items that we would use to pin on him. He took one of his spare gloves and ripped it to suggest that Charles had gotten into a fight with me. This is meticulous. Xander planned this shit out. He also took Charles' motive DVD and put it in the disc reader. However, Xander had accidentally put the DVD in the CD reader as well as upside down, which erased some of the marking. In the meantime, Min Jiang was transporting cleaning supplies from the laundry room to the kitchen to clean up the mess that I had made earlier. And then she sees Charles run out. She peeks over. She saw Charles fleeing from the computer lab and went to investigate. This is one of the craziest Charles ever. Then I saw Min Xander standing over my body. They must have both noticed each other. Oh my goodness, bro. Xander was so determined to succeed in his murder of me that he would have killed anyone who got in his way, and Min realized this too. In an attempt of self-preservation, she distracted Xander by dousing him in a bucket of water that she was carrying. That explains why there were puddles of water everywhere around the crime scene. Oh my God, she was... Next, Min quickly turned off the lights and used her switchable blade to strip the light switch. Naturally, Xander would reach to turn the light back on as he was unable to see the wiring was exposed. Because he was soaked in water and touched an electric circuit, he was killed by an electric shock. Damn. Up until now, Min never intended to commit a murder. However, realizing that Xander was dead, she tried to pin the murder on me in order to survive class trial. It was too late. To obfuscate the crime scene, she performed several tasks. Min rearranged our bodies to make it look like as if we fought and cleaned up the bloodstains left for where my body originally was. Oh shit. She then put the light switch back on. And then used her note to say out of order. Yup. To divert our attention and make us believe that the light switch naturally broke, she forged an out of order note with her pen and a piece of paper she found on Xander's body that she cut to size. Oh my goodness. Brother, this is one of... Bro. Finally, in order to disguise Xander's true cause of death, she took the kitchen knife and stabbed Xander in the throat. Normally, this would stain their clothes with blood. However, she inverted her jacket and used it as smock to catch the bloodstains, and then wore it normally again to hide those stains. Oh my goodness. She then put the kitchen knife in my hand. Finally, her altercation to make it seem like I had killed Xander's were complete. And then she went back like nothing ever happened. The entire time she was trying not to clue Hugh and Eden the fact that she was performing a murder, so she rushed through and left many mistakes. Unreal. Oh my God.
That is the truth of this case. You murdered Xander and then tried to place the blame on me. Isn't that right, Min Jun, the ultimate student?
Peak writing. This is peak writing. This is peak writing. This is peak writing. Oh my God. Get me to this trial. Get me to this. Nah, get me to this execution, bro. This shit is set up. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Voting time!
Seems like you're all in agreement. Are you ready to vote? Please use your monitor pads to input who you think the killer is. As this trial comes to a conclusion, get ready to find out what the final verdict is. Will you make the right choice or the wrong one? I can't wait to find out. Let's vote. You know the answer. Get her gone. Who killed Xander Matthews? Unanimous, right? I wonder who the second person was.
Congratulations!
You got it right. The blackened culprit who killed Xander Matthews is Min Jung, the ultimate student. I'm curious to know who that other person was. Min had to be one of them, but there had to be someone else. Damn. Damn. This can't be happening. You really killed Xander. I never would have expected you to do something like that. You were our friend. The two of us, we spent time together. So why did this happen? In the end, someone like you is the first blackened. Even I'm a little surprised. That is what's insane, because I agree with Veronica. I truly thought she would be like a chapter 4 victim or a chapter 4 killer. For her to be gone this fast and you're the ultimate student? Bruh. Insane.
How could you?
That's what I'm saying. Something as horrible as this murder, as horrible as this class trial.
How dare you?
You killed Xander and you were perfectly willing to kill everyone else here to escape, 100%. Min isn't the only one to blame here. This all started because Xander tried to commit a murder first. That's true too. Two of us turned to be out murderers. There might be more. We all know that, but it's not a pleasant thought.
Fuck.
This is fucked up. This is fucked up. Why did you have to drag out this trial? If you had come clean from the start, I'm sure we would all be in a much better place. Dude, Rose looking so tough right now, bro. She's really becoming like truly one of my favorite characters as well, dog. Oh, I'm telling you, this whole cast is just golden. Oh, I can't lie. Man, it's time to pack your ass up. Are we all done? I can give you a few more minutes to say your final words before I condemn the execution. Execution? God, oh my God, her face is red. She's dead.
I'm not going to die, am I?
Nah, you're cooked.
If I get executed, I'm going to die.
Damn.
But that's not going to happen, right?
Damn.
That won't happen.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't want to die.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You read the rules, didn't you? You can't avoid your death. As a participant of this killing game, you're fated to die.
Fair.
I was trying to knock him unconscious. I was only trying to save your life, Taruko. Then why didn't you confess earlier? Why did you go so much to trouble to hide your crime? Exactly. That's true. She's not. I was afraid of dying. If you were in the same situation, you would have done the same.
You
were afraid of death? Isn't that why you stayed by my side during my investigation? It wasn't out of kindness or because you wanted to help me. You just wanted to steer my investigation in the wrong direction and take my life by winning the trial. That's true. That's true. Or did you want to win my trust by helping me out when no one else would? So that would, oh my God, so that I would believe your lies. Oh my God. That's not, Even I don't quite understand why I acted on some inexplicable feelings at the time, but I just had to know that you were all right.
You're wrong.
All this talk about wanting to save me. What nonsense. You didn't choose to save my life. Fate will always intervene whenever my life is at stake in some form or another. That's why you acted what I know, right? You didn't help me out of your own volitation. I don't owe you anything.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I love Teruko. Dog, this is one of the best protagonists ever, bro. Deadass the dev cooked with her. I love her. Dog, she is her. Bro, please, I don't want to. I'm sorry, you're done. Min. Teruko, I'm sorry. You're done.
Huh?
Man.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
That's what I'm saying. What are you doing, bro?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't want to die. Please. I just wanted to save you.
Min. Cut that out. I can't stand it.
My goat. This is my goat. He said, stop that nonsensical pity right now. You don't earn none of that shit. If you pitied me, you would have done what was best for you and told yourself out from the very beginning. But no, your ass still prolonged this trial the best way possible to get all 15 of us killed. Get your ass off. Get off of me.
Stop saying that you don't want to die or you meant to save me. Just stop it.
Bro.
You're going to die. You committed a murder and you're going to die for it. I have no sympathy for someone like you whatsoever.
Let go of me.
Let go of me.
Yes. This is the ignorant shit I love to see. I love to see this ignorant shit. I love that. I thought that if I said such cruel words to me and she let go, I thought she should turn bitter and angry at the person she had sacrificed her life to save. Oh my God, I almost wish that she said that she hated me. Man, instead, she held me even tighter. She held on as if she had someone shown her some great act of kindness in the fleeting of her death. In the fleeting time before her death. Man, get the fuck off of me.
Let go.
Get off of me, bro. Don't you understand, man? I can't save you. You're going to die because of me. Her bad luck. Teruko's bad luck. So now what's going to happen? Every one of you that are in this situation now, you're all fucked. Teruko is winning this entire game free. There's no shot. Everyone that is with her has terrible luck. And you are all stuck in this school. You might as well just do your best to just enjoy what you got left here. Because at this point, y'all all done. Done.
I said, let go.
But if you don't let go, I'm going to give you the meanest right hook. Before I grow attached once more. Damn. I have no choice but to watch you go. For the sake of my feelings and yours, we shouldn't have cared about each other. True. Finally, she let go. Yeah. Min. Damn. This isn't fair. Surely Min doesn't have to be executed for this. No, she does. Yup, she does. Because here's my other thing too, right? Because right now, I went through so many emotions this trial. This was one of the greatest trials ever. And this is only, man, oh my God, this is so peak. I get why, man. All right. Min literally could have just left all things alone. Yes, you tried to save my life, but all you had to do was douse me and dip. At this point, it really is every man for themselves. It's every person for themselves, bro. If Xander was going to do whatever, because here's my thought process, right? Like, I should be near somebody. There's the room behind me, which is the movie screening room. There's literally, I could run straight back over to, at this point, bro, that's what I'm thinking at least, but I get it. People will get scared in situations and it's tough, but Min was really a good character. I liked her a lot. It's just, man, executed. That's just tough, man. Is something like that really going to happen? Oh yes, and y'all gonna watch Gracie.
way.
Shit, something like that. Is it that is actually real, right? What's going to happen to her? Oh my god, even Rose about to throw up. Oh man, I'm so sorry. All right, your time is up. Let's wrap it up now. She said, "Time's up. I ain't got enough TV screen time before I end up. I have a very special punishment prepared for the ultimate student, Min Jang." I'm sorry, Taruko. Damn, Min, I never got to tell you.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
What are you gonna say? Thrown to the dogs? An idiom meaning discard someone as worthless. You are the ultimate student and you're gonna be worthless. Oh my god, what is this? What? Hold on. Go back. I got to read all this. This is insane, bro. Okay, test instructions. Answer within the time limit. Right legibly. Do not contest the results. How many vertebrae are in the average human skull? Spine, correct. Devise a solution to the Riemann's hypothesis. Oh, nah. Wrong. Oh! Oh my. Whoa. Her arm's broken. Oh my god. List 10 reasons on why you don't deserve to die. This is. Oh my. She can't get up. Oh my goodness. You have failed. Ah, the wolf. A distant descendant of the dog, which is what I am. Great way to finish things off, don't you think? What? What? What the fuck? I can't fucking take this anymore. I'm gonna puke.
Get me out of here.
Get me the fuck out of here. I don't want to be here anymore. Anyone out there, please help me. This is simply too absurd for words. And the worst part is, everybody out here wants to see this shit. This is what we all, I'm not saying me. This is what all the TV viewers live for. They live to see you guys suffer. How awful. Why is this happening? Oh my god, even Nico's like, yo, this is...
How horrific!
Min died in such a cruel manner. Min! Wasn't that entertaining? Entertaining? Is this your idea of entertaining? I ain't gonna lie. There's some sick viewers out there. Hey, don't put me in this equation. I'm just a messenger. I'm just a messenger. Yo, even Charles, bro. Jeez, that's terrible. Terrible cannot even begin to describe that scene. Oh my goodness. That was horrendous. Even after everything she put us through, I cannot help but pity Min's fate. I've seen enough. There's no point in keeping my hopes up anymore.
We're all certainly going to die here.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, she's... Fuck! This is your damn fault, Mono TV. You're the one to put us in this mess up situation to begin with. Now people are dying as a result of your stupid, fucked up, complete bullshit TV show. Oh my god. Taruko is getting evil now, bro.
Why are you all so surprised? You voted her as the Blackened too, didn't you? You all knew that she would die, yet you made the choice anyway.
This is one of the greatest pro tags ever, bro. She literally is in this villain role, and I am loving every moment of this shit. Oh my god. We are in for some true peak. Oh my goodness. I can't believe I am witnessing this gracious of a game.
Jericho, that's so cruel. Don't you feel any sympathy at all? Even though Min tried to pin the crime on you, in the end, not even she deserves something like this.
You're wrong. She made a choice to kill, and she paid her price. The same happened with Xander.
At the price of saving your life, and you still with it. Oh, I love it.
What is wrong with you? You have no right to talk like that. Those two were your friends, weren't they?
Friends? Don't make me laugh.
This shit is so good!
They tricked me into trusting them to carry out their own plans.
Oh my god.
It's my own fault for getting close to anyone. I've had enough. I'm leaving now.
Teriko, please! I know you're upset, but please calm down!
Get away from me!
Oh my god.
I'm done with you all. I'm done pretending to be friends with everyone here. Every single one of you was perfectly willing to vote me to my death. I'm the one who steered the trial in the right direction.
True that.
I saved all your goddamn lives, even though none of you deserve that.
Oh, this game is so fire. Yo, Dev. Oh, yo, can I pay this Dev, bro? I'll drop. Yo. This is some of the greatest shit ever.
If I get close to anyone, I'm going to be betrayed. I can't do that to myself. I don't want to be hurt again.
Oh my god.
So I'm never going to trust anyone.
I agree.
Never again.
Never again. I agree. Just when she thought she was going to be able to be with somebody and some friends, and yep. To be continued. Min's favorite oversized jacket. It'll keep her comfortable while she studies. Recently, it seems to have gotten a bit dry. Oh my god, that's crazy. And we get that as a souvenir. Round of a fucking applause. Round of applause. No. I just witnessed some absolute fire. That was peak beyond belief. I'm gonna let you know right now, I can't wait to get to chapter 2. And the sad part is there's only one chapter left and now I gotta wait. But that's okay though. This is too good. This is way too good of a game, of a series. This fan series, I understand. This will take some time and it's well deserved. I wanna let this dev know and these voice actors know y'all cooked, and I'm so happy I was pushed to watch this shit. I will say, Min, you was a real one. I really liked you as a character a lot. I'm actually so surprised that you was the first to go. And the crazy part is, out of self-defense, she really didn't mean to do that shit at all, but she just had to improvise. I can't wait, honestly. This was a long trial, so I think I'm going to start off next episode by watching the bonus content. Hold on, because I think I'm pretty tired, bro. I'm not gonna lie, but if I remember correctly, so what I'll probably do is I'll watch both of these episodes, and in tangent of watching both of these episodes, it'll also lead me to doing chapter 2 as well, all in one big video. So I'll probably watch all the bonus episodes along with chapter 2, because man, that was phenomenal. Oh my goodness, that was so good. I'm telling you, that was so good. I am so happy that I was able to watch greatness. That was greatness. If you watch this entire thing, I want to thank you. First off, I want to thank some of the people that were pushing me to watch this, because I ain't gonna lie, at the time, I really wanted to wait till I finished Danganronpa another 2 before getting into this. But dog, now I'm in tangent of both, bro. Both games, this fangan run has been insanity. I am loving every minute of this, bro. Every minute. And oh my god, I can't wait to get back into this, bro. So the next time you'll see chapter 2, it'll be both the bonus episodes and all chapter 2 episodes until we get to the investigation for next video. But that will be after I finish the trial of Danganronpa Another 2 chapter 1. So once I get that done, I'll be right back to this. But but by my golly, I am in love with this game. This was a great TV series, bro. Great. I'm sorry if I made so many, like, there was just too many crazy moments for me. This was just too good, bro. So thank you very much for all your time, and I hope to see you all in the next video. DRDT, one of the greatest things to ever exist. So thank you very much for all your time, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.